Give the rod $100 to f off.
It had to be more than just a regular platypus. The damn thing was the size of 4 bears.
What's his name?
Did we ever ask it?
That's an excellent question, Orin.
I think that means he's happy. I don't speak Ooze.
Oh, great wonders high up yonder. Let these butt cheeks clap like thunder! It's time for another amazing episode of Rotgrind.
Yes!
Welcome back, everyone.
Thunder.
I love your like, yeah, guy, yeah. Like your New Yorker, yeah. I'll say hi, everybody. Welcome to another amazing episode of Rotgrind. We're still continuing off of an epic battle that we're going in for, but of course, we just want you to know who the amazing players are who are going to be bringing you that battle. Starting off with Odo.
Hi, hello, it's me. I'm Odo. I'm bringing you Vina the Swashbuckler.
And then we got Hulky.
And yeah.
That's me. Hello, I'm Hulky Crow, and as always, I will be playing the Rehua Cleric. Rehua, hello.
We took your hero point away, by the way. You were late.
Yeah, I know.
Good, thank you.
Smacks you.
No.
Gives you a kiss.
I'm really confused by our relationship dynamic, but okay.
You're welcome. Then we got Speaker.
Hi, everybody. I'm Speaker D, and I play Tannhauser the Wizard.
Then we got Earndil.
Hi, I'm Earndil. Same as always, playing Baldrick, the human alchemist. Here I am. There I go.
The one leading us through
He's
the
gone.
hellscape is our illustrious game master, Thurston Hillman.
Greetings, traveler.
And of course, I am your host for this evening. I am Oran the Wizard, playing Orin the Summoner. And of course, because it's a new quotation marks in the year session for us, but we're still in the same combat sequence. Thurston has granted us all a hero point, except Hulky.
Except Hulky. Gotta stop shaming
Hold
him.
his hand.
He's gonna
Call him cute.
rebel.
Throw him.
Just go wait.
You're overdoing it, Billy. Dial it back.
Bring it in.
And so with that, we'll be basically continuing on with the epic battle that we have been going in for. So Thurston, if you could continue the beatings, we will.
The beating.
Tannhouser, it's your go.
Oh God, we're right into it.
Excellent.
Even to the point where, my battle music. I told you to go, but even I wasn't prepared.
Well, you should have been prepared. You are not prepared.
I wonder if he's going to catch on for this
prepared.
bit. What battle music you guys want? You know, because we didn't.
Banjo
Can we get
Kazooie.
some ska?
I
up.
have Stagecoach Heist, Demon Army, Lord of Bones can go pretty good. You know, like
Lord of Bones? I
Yeah.
love
Lord of
Bones.
Bones.
we'll do Lord of Bones. We'll see how that
I'm
works
into
out.
Bones.
Take you to the bone
Some
zone.
bones in here. No, I don't want to go to the bone zone. Actually,
Yeah, I got Lord of Bones going. You know, it's like did you
Wait,
did
Lord
you
of
put an
Bones or
image
Load of Bones?
of the stone wall? Like in between
we got
sessions?
images.
I did.
Oh, shit. Oh,
I got really fucking mad that I couldn't tell what some of the templates were.
I must wonder if it's just my hyperfixation on these templates, because I could tell what all the templates were, But I guess if someone blinked, they would just lose consciousnness of like what they would do.
Like I knew, but it was like I just was like, there were 2 visual elements, and I just added them. I was done, and I did it.
All right, chat. Type 1 of the music. Okay, well, I'll fix it on the fly. But of course, it is Tannhauser's turn.
Tannhauser's turn shall be quite quick. I am going to open up my turn. And I am going to place my hand on my chest. And
Okay.
I am going to siphon some of the magic out of my bonded singularity engine built into my armor. And I'm going to use drain bonded item.
Okay. Cool.
And I am going to get a casting of corrosive muck back, I think. Actually, what do you think? What do you think would be better, muck or blizzard? I'm willing to hear it from my esteemed colleagues. You want more puddles, or do you want big blowing up power shot?
I think AoE might be better in this situation, because if that is the head like floating, Thurston.
The head is floating. Yes.
That's
It's a
only the
separate
muck's
piece.
only gonna hurt. Or muck's only gonna affect one of them at that juncture.
Duly noted. All right, so in that case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going. No, that's not wise because I can't Howling Blizzard normally. I don't know why I even bothered asking you. I'm taking corrosive muck back. I think that's the problem. And for my next trick, I'm going to try and just climb this wall next to me and just get on top of it.
Okay.
Is that able to be done with my 1 remaining action?
Weren't you flying?
Oh yeah! Why am I even? Yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh well, I'm underneath the wall now.
For himself,
yeah,
why
that's-
not?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
will-
Here.
Yeah, if you put how high up he's flying, he should go over the.
Yeah. I gotcha. I think you
Yeah.
were up 20 feet because that was how high that thing was.
Yes. So now that the thing's head is gone, surely I won't be getting hit every single turn for flying. Right? Oh fuck. Well, anyway, that's my turn.
Excellent.
Go ahead and if I can be put upon the wall. I don't know how.
I think it's because yeah, the because it's a template, it overrides. So let me do.
Is
some
it a
magic
tile or a
here.
template you put in?
It's a template that I put an image into. If I put a tile in, it does a weird stretch thing that is a problem. So I will figure that out.
Yeah.
Okie
Just
dokie.
tolerate it for now. Just think of you are one of the wall.
I am one.
You are one with the wall.
And I will pass turn to the horrible gelatinous monster.
Wallio.
Well, the now headless body of the rotten beast rears back, a black void that weeps liquid, thrashing about.
Could it not?
Well, it could.
Could you be more polite about it, please?
It
What's your thrashing?
could.
We're having a battle. Be
But-
respectful.
What's your offer?
Return this land.
Return this land.
It's going to fire a seed of unreality out.
No!
Hey, what?
Well, that's
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, how bad could that be?
That's what they call mine.
What?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm killing you. I'm killing you.
I'm older now.
I'm killing you with knives. Oran the wizard, I'm killing you with knives.
Yeah, you're close
I
to
can
your
get
mic, so I know
everyone
you're cursing
who
me.
isn't Tannhauser. I can
About
get everyone
time.
who's in Tannhauser to give me the save I just dropped in chat there.
You're
That'd
just
be
gonna do that to us? Just alpha strike us like
Ahem.
some battle tech asshole?
Yeah.
yeah, my Kodiak.
He also
alpha
rolled a 19.
strikes.
Whoa!
Pretty good.
Why is it? Oh, there. Okay, cool.
All right.
A best
Okay,
fuck
critical
on.
success, a success.
Come on.
Success, 32.
I keep trying to set it, but it's not. There we go. That's just a
Hooray.
success.
Oh no! It got one of our healers.
Did get your healer. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, 'cause as a summoner, in case you were trying to learn from this, when both of your duders get affected by it, even though Gorgomonger succeeded, you take the worst. Unfortunately, that applies to both of them. So, Orin, for podcast listeners, hold up, podcast people might want to know what the rolls are. Vina, what did you roll?
I rolled a 40.
Yeah, which you, because you're still like even because of that,
And
you
I
got a
got
critical success.
Indeed.
Gorgomonger rolled a 35. That was a success. Orin unfortunately rolled a 27. That's a failure. Rahula, what did you roll?
I rolled a 32.
Awesome. And Baldrick rolled a...
I rolled a 34 in total.
Awesome. And just chat, should I use my hero point of the day to reroll Orin's 27 or potentially suffer a gruesome fate? Have Orin just explode by a rot mortar?
Well, how bad could it possibly be?
I mean, it could be
bad
really
maybe?
bad. Could be really bad. This is also me delaying as I open up my Google
That was a
Sheet.
lot of D6s we saw Thurston just kind of throw on the table.
Yeah, that's me pretty much saying,
Yeah,
like delaying
if
as
you're
I'm like, oh, let me get up my complication sheet real quick because they're
maybe if you're
session.
staring down an orc shooting phase, yeah, maybe you should think about it.
Shoot your fighting
Daka.
Yeah, we're about to get our ass docked.
Cast a
Risk
jump.
the seed. God damn, that's a statement. Everyone said suffer. All right, I'm suffering.
Here we go.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Just so you know, chat, if he dies, he doesn't come back.
I'm gonna risk the seed.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, we're not sponsored anymore. If I die, I'm dead.
Okay,
Oh God, we need Orin here. Everyone's too miserable.
We need a NordVPN sponsor.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
sure.
Baldrick is much better now.
Baldrick is much better. Tannhauser is an angry, murderous man. Vali is in deep depression. Rehua would have to burden himself with pure lightness. Without
Impossible task.
Orin
I
is the heart of the
understand
party.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm not gonna lie about my emotions. We're fucked.
now. Hell yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Orin, I know you
Thurston.
can't hear me right
That's,
now, but you should really use your hero point.
That's gonna be 44 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
If you succeeded, which I think is everyone else.
Oh, Jesus
Take half.
Christ.
So, Baldrick, you will take half. Rahula, you will take half. Orin, you will take full. You are also, as this, and I will explain the full extent of it. You are also take 1d10 persistent rot damage.
Ooh.
I puke.
Is that for all of us or just Orin?
Just the one who failed. So just Orin. And so what happens is this thing like moves around. As I said, it stamps, it thrashes, and then it points this black maw, and a single mote flies out, like maybe like an inch diameter ball of darkness flies out, and then it explodes like a nova. But it doesn't explode into like rot or any of those sorts of things. It just explodes in a way that fractalizes the air and reality around it. And so each of you start seeing like the world as though it were a cracked mirror in various places. Though for Orin, when you see that cracked mirror, you see that it is oozing blackness in some places, and some of that ooze gets on you.
It's
Vina,
also
you
in
do
me with the
backflip,
bleeding.
and none of this affects you.
Hell yeah.
Um,
The most depressed backflip you've ever seen.
Damn right. All right, so that is its 2 actions. And then for its 3rd action, begins to trundle backwards away from you, stamping backwards.
The artillery is moving away.
Great
Engage it in
bulk.
melee.
Kind of shaking the ground as it does so. And that is the end of the rot cannons go. Vina, you're up.
Okie dokie. well, I am 15 feet in the air. How far in the air is the head? I don't know.
The head is floating just above ground right now.
Oh, just
it's
above ground. So it's just
yeah,
kind of levitating.
Yep.
All right. Oreo. Might as well start getting rid of these things. So it's just above the ground. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go here, and then I'm gonna have to go down. Can I use my? I would have to be on the ground to tumble through, wouldn't I?
Like you can tumble through it because you tumble through its space, so it's just where it occupies.
All right, so
you
I
can tumble
will.
through.
Okay, so I can tumble through to get down to its level where I can hit it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sick nasty. So I'm going to tumble through it. And boom.
Nice tricks, Vina. Throws that right.
Oh, Orin, no!
Oh no!
Keep vomiting.
We can't do this shit again. All right. So that will succeed. Gosh, and I am now down to its level. I'm gonna go here. Make it a little harder for it to flank me, but give my friends an opportunity to flank it if they want to. Not that any of my friends want to be in melee.
But if they don't want to be in melee, are they really your friends?
Gorgamonger will get melee.
True, Gorgamonger will get in melee, and that's all that matters. And final action, I'm going to hit it with my sword.
Do it up.
Or at least attempt to. Yeah!
Ooh, nice.
You're gonna hit
Very
it.
nice.
Hit the head.
I hit his head.
And
Damage.
for your attack move,
Not exceptional, but not terrible. 25 points of damage.
Yeah, you slash across this thing as it lets out this rending screech from the unreality that is its like non-existent throat. Tendrils of rot and strange like clamping maws shift about in response to your attack.
Oh, yucky. All right, I'm gonna. Well, if I don't end my turn, it means that the creature can never take its turn. So, checkmate. That's my winning strategy.
All right, so what do we want to talk about, chat?
Probably Rahula's turn.
Yeah,
we
that
can talk about
turn
chat.
we're never gonna have. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
we have it now. We have it now. All right, Rehua, you're up.
This is kind of a yucky one because I have to. I'm slowed either way, so I'm gonna lose some of my actions. But and remind me again, how long am I slowed for, Thurston?
Well, it was a minute, so this will be round 2. So you have 8 more rounds of slow.
Oh boy.
Conditions.
Yeah, and I can't actually. Would I? No, it's a condition, so yeah, I can't dispel magic that. No. Okay. That is fine.
Do I have any?
I could actually. I don't. I was going to say I'm not going to do something, but let me just quickly check the range on you here. A thought occurs to me: what's real and what's for sale? Let's see. Squirtamonger, where are you, Tannhouser? Why can't I see you?
Because I'm underneath the wall.
yeah, just graphics wise, he's technically above it.
If you can't go through it, and you can't go through it, and you can't knock it down, you know that you found the wall.
What?
So,
The wall.
What?
The wall.
Continue.
No man on earth
There,
can use fall.
there. You can see him. There, I've made him visible. End this. End
You
this.
made that joke so excruciating.
Man, I really, really don't want to be slowed right now, so I'm going to pick literally all of my teammates, and I am going to save you the trouble of me doing nothing this turn. I'm going to cast Lose Time 0.
Whoa!
What does
That
that do?
stick that changed the game, bro.
Rahula just
We
reaches
use
out to his
arrow.
till the end of my next turn. Everybody except for you, Volley. I'm sorry, you're a bit too far away.
That's
Vina.
fine.
Rahula reaches out his fingers, tugs upon your world lines like a bowstring, and lets them fly back, and you are quickened.
You just changed the game, my friend.
Yeah. So basically, what Quicken does,
I lost the game.
We all get either one free movement, one free stride, or fly around or whatever. Like we get to just move for free, or it allows us to do one strike, like meleeing something like that. So if you need a position and still have the rest of your 3 actions, like this helps a lot.
For loose time arrow, this one specifically mentions that you can only step or stride. So
Yeah.
just consider this an additional bonus to your movement,
Yep.
or a bonus move action. All right. I can't really go anywhere much right now, but make the use of this, okay?
Yeah, you get it for yourself too. So in a way, you now have one free movement and one last action, Rahula.
I think I'm pretty sure I only get the movement just because I'm still slowed. Does that counteract quickened, or do I go back to normal? That's actually I'm not sure on that.
Quickened, I think, only just gives you the extra movement for that, but otherwise you still lose an action for like action-based actions. That makes no sense, but you should know what I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to move at least.
In that case, I am going to quickly move up my full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I think the muck's difficult terrain.
Yes.
Still there?
Not if you fly!
That's true, but I didn't do that to myself yet, so I'm just going to go.
You will believe a tree can fly.
I'll sit right on the edge, and with that, I will pass my turn.
The edge. Okay.
Always the edge, never the goon.
Orin.
What?
Don't give him any more attention. He's doing this for attention. He was late, and now he's doing this for attention to distract.
Fuck you, man!
Oh
You
my
know what?
God.
You're being bullied, Hulky. Have a hero point.
Win! Mario always win.
He just made the most game-changing play. He deserves that at least.
It was a tactical decision to make him look put upon by Thurston, so Thurston gave him a hero point.
Oh yeah.
Earndil, my friend, you very bold of you, and thank you for presuming that I am that intelligent.
No. That was. I'm not giving you credit for shit. That was my job.
I don't know what the fuck. Somebody take your turn.
Is it mine? It shouldn't be.
It's mine.
Orin's. It's Orin.
I'll just let you guys commentate. Orin's gonna spin with his staff. He'll go. He'll do a 3rd rank heal. Oh, sorry, I picked the wrong heal. Other variant. There we go. Basically, he is going to heal himself, because healing him also heals Gorgamonger. Because I'm a sorcerer, not a sorcerer, a summoner. Basically, like to kind of clarify, anybody who's like ever like, oh, how does this work? I'll get the healing. Don't worry. Basically, I get to designate with act together. Either I can do 2 actions, and then my Eidolon can then do some other actions. Or in this case, I've spent 2 actions for this, so Gorgamonger can't do any funny 2-action stuff. So what he's going to do, I'm going to go, all right, Gorgamonger, I did 2 actions. You get my other 2 actions, because you technically get 4 actions as a summoner. So Gorgamonger, even with the difficult terrain, he's able to get up to this thing. I'm going to get him kind of diagonal this way. So he's still flanking with Vina, because there's a large monster with that position. And then Gorgamonger is going to bite the head and just go Rah! And just try to like bring it down. He's like,
okay.
Oh, actually, do I want to bite it or do I want to trip it? Because if I trip it, well, it'll still stand up and still do stuff. We're trying to DPS this thing down. He bites into it, just 17 on the die for a total of 38.
Nice.
It is flanking. Would a 40 be a crit, Thurston?
1 sec. Pardon me. For some reason, It.
Yeah, it's weirdly
For some
not
reason
doing the flanking thing for some reason. It's fine. We can math it.
No. No, you would not crit with the extra +2. No, actually, I was more confused because for whatever reason, it had the wrong name on the token. Update that. Okay, there you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, it still will not crit, but you'll hit. So.
Awesome. So roll 2d8. It's a 5 and a 3 for a total with a +7 for a total of 15 points of damage as Gorgomer is just going into this thing. And that will be the end of my turn, handing it to the flying spaghetti head monster. Unfortunately, Orin will now take that rot damage. I take 3 damage from it. I roll a recovery. I fail by rolling a 10.
Fuck, that's right.
Uh-oh.
Stay rotten.
Orin vomits like, it's okay, guys.
No!
I told you to have your mouth closed.
I'm sorry, Baldrick.
Sec here. One sec. All right, so
Don't look at me. I'm not doing anything to you. Oh no, it's going to use the shaman's special spell, Chain Lightning.
Bro, I didn't do anything to you. I'm not part of this fight. Okay.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on.
Hey,
What did
bud,
you just
hey.
have it do?
I have shared. I am sharing in chat what it is doing.
Fuck.
For podcast listeners, could you explain it, please?
A Waka.
It uses the ability Waka Waka.
Oh.
It strides, it passes through creatures of its size or smaller during this movement, and creatures it passes through in this way must give a reflex save. Here's the reflex save. This will apply to Vina, Gorgamunker, and Rehua. As the mouth, sweeps up over to you, Vina, and then flies down towards the rest of the group, just biting in the air everything in its path.
I succeeded.
Of course, because you have evasion.
I'm fast as fuck.
Gorgamunker rolls.
Do.
Aw, that's a failure of the 24.
Waka 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 waka.
I'll save my hero point.
All right, Rahula.
It's not much better.
Ooh,
Waka
Not great.
waka waka waka
not
waka.
ideal, suboptimal, one might say.
It's a 25.
Are you
I'm
gonna use that one hero point I gave you just for this? Is this the plan?
Thurston.
Why would you phrase it like
Waka 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 waka.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this damage.
Yeah.
Or the damage might eat you.
You're gonna,
Waka
yeah.
It might. At least it's not a crit fail.
Speaker, you're backing up my wakas. I appreciate that. Have a hero point.
Awesome.
What are you doing?
He's
It's
doing a
called
bit.
fun. It's called fun.
He's having a good time.
Gorgamunker's gonna take 20 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Rahu is gonna take 20 points of damage. And then for its last action, see this distended maw of rot remembers its former life. It remembers this brief moment in its existence when it was attached to a body. And when it was attached to a body, the last target it saw at that point, who severed its head from its body with a mix of many, many bombs, was Baldrick. So it will attempt to bite you, Baldrick.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Looks like that will hit. And it will bite into you at the end of its long road, getting from there to here for
Privately rolling dice.
25 points of damage. I will turn that off. Sorry about that.
It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to take your word for that one.
There you go. There, I've revealed.
Thank you.
No, my bad. I just had it set to private for someone else.
No, I understand.
Cool. There we go. It bites into you. So it is spread over the party, doing, I don't know, somewhere in the area of 70-ish points of damage. Nom, 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 nom.
They just need to kill it fast.
All right, Baldrick, you're up.
So I'm still slowed, and I can't do anything about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take cover. I'm going to use take cover because I'm under the assumption that this wall here is a wall.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so in that case, I'm going to use the take cover action.
Okay.
I gotta
So
switch
it'll increase your AC.
Yep. 1 second. I have to get the. What level of cover would you say I'm in?
So this would be +2. So if you're taking cover behind it, I will give you the +4.
So would that
So
be
it's like-
lesser, standard, or greater?
So it would be standard, and then it would go to greater when you take cover. So you'll get +4 from being behind.
So I click
Like when you
greater for cover then.
Yeah.
Cool. I am taking cover. Can I throw something while taking cover, or do I have to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In that case,
I mean, regardless, you like the order. You can pick the order that makes most sense.
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure because he's
Yeah.
going to do this to avoid getting ranged out. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, in order to facilitate killing this thing, I'm going to draw and throw my last potion, or my last bomb that I had prepared, which is a bottled lightning, because we need to try and do our best here.
Yeah.
I'm going
And
to.
confirming the attack would take you out of it, so you would do the attack first. So.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I shall, in whatever order, I will just do that and then
Yes.
take cover. So I will draw and throw bottled lightning, strike. I have the right thing targeted. Yes.
Bazot.
Go! What was that noise? Ah, good. Critical miss.
Oh.
Also, nat 1. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm not even gonna play that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hang on. I need to check because I didn't
Then
use
you
up
have to.
my
Let's
complications.
use a
class.
complication.
Yep, I'm gonna use my. What complication should I pick for this one? I'll look at that and. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, you're good.
One moment. Oh dear, I didn't have the complications table open.
Oh, I have
Oh,
Bigora.
fight Bigora.
Oh, faith to be Gora.
It's okay.
Rotgrind
We got distracted by
complications.
talking about certain people's fucking CR rating.
It's true, a little bit. Right, here we are. So so I'm gonna re-roll that, but then I'll take the complication, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that using a hero point.
Hero point.
That's much better.
Whoa!
19
Whoa,
is
there we
just
go.
a hit.
baby.
That's just
That's
a hit,
gonna
but
hit.
it's
Yep.
good enough for 38. Let me damage you with lightning. This is a sticky bomb, by the way.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Halo sticky bomb.
So 16
Da-da-da.
direct and 10 DOT.
So now
And-
we'll take 10 electricity persistent.
And it is now off guard until the start of my next turn. So please, our melee classes, please. Please!
You mean melee class?
You, Vina!
Don't
Kill!
worry. I'm on it.
Go get him, Orin.
Yeah.
So
go
that'll
to
be
my
that,
room.
and then that's the end of my turn. Shall I tell you the complication now?
Yeah, let's find out what you're complicating with.
So this complication was provided by Zed Hunter 2012, and it is titled Unstable Complication, or Unstable Concentration, not Unstable Complication. That'd be silly. Hang on, let me make sure this is actually what I wrote because I can't. Right. In the event of complication, this can be used for alchemy, a complication on a gunshot or magic spell. The resulting mix of gunpowder, magical energy, chemicals causes a blast of black smoke to completely cover the inflicted person's face in a comical manner. I will let you do to me what you would think that would do. He was probably
I will
preparing to
s-
throw another one and it blew up in his hand.
I will say that as you prep, yes, there's like the comical Looney Tunes explosion in your face. I will say that this will dazzle you for your next turn.
Great.
So that just means basically things you target get concealment.
Great. I will end my turn then, because I only have 2 actions I can do, but I am still in cover for now.
Just
As you are throwing bombs, go to throw another one. Forget that you're slowed. Try to do it too fast. Bomb explodes in your hand. Tannhouser, you're up.
Yeah. Remember, you're still slowed.
All right, I'm going to,
Yeah.
with my beautiful, I'm just measuring. I'm going to, with my newfound haste given to me by Rehua, I'm going to quickly dart in the air over here. And then I'm going to say, leave the head to me. The rest of you focus on the body. And then Tannhauser's neck is going to shift. His limbs are going to grow longer. And I'm going to cast Ooze form at 5th level.
Ooze.
You think just because I'm a wizard, I can't do anything in melee? No, absolutely not. So, here's the
Hey.
spice.
Okay, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I hate copyright rules, because if I could, I would go find a picture of Ivan Ooze right now, and I would replace your avatar.
Oh my god.
Okay. If I did the stuff right, you should transform into an ooze token when you drag the effect over onto your token. So
Hell yeah.
Excellent. All right. So
Become Ooze.
I am going
knew
to
you were slime.
transform, and
It's not Paul Freeman. I'll be very angry.
I think with the slowed condition, I think the best bet is going to be black pudding. So Tannhauser is going to get big.
Oh,
Puddinghauser.
Puddinghauser.
Tannhauser's body becomes a flowing mass of liquid metal nanomachines. And
Jesus Christ, you... Okay, I now we come full circle to the T-1000.
now I am the T-1000.
Von Neumanhauser.
It's really awesome and gross and disgusting. All right, here's the trick, though. I actually cannot attack this turn.
Correct.
But I will be getting lots of lovely goodies. I'm going to be getting 40 temporary hit points, some nice resistances, and a pretty meaty attack, assuming I get the chance to throw it.
Uh-huh.
All right, I will then pass the turn because that is all my actions.
Well, it comes back to the big lad.
It sure does.
Oh gosh, the big lad. Okay, like role playing moment, right? Like alien minded eldritch entity, followed by what's the threat? I don't know. Is it Ivan Ooze that's appeared? Is it the literal dragon? Is it the like acrobat who hasn't been touched by a single thing I've done? I live a hard life, y'all. I need you to understand.
It's
Put to a
rough on this
vote.
earth.
Now, I'm just gonna 5-foot step up here.
and quick question, Thurston. Sorry to do this on your turn. Technically, Gorgomonger and Vina should have got attack of opportunity on your head guy. Do you want to resolve that real quick?
Oh, I thought he's.
No, this guy.
was
This
that a
guy's.
triggered
Don't
one?
worry about this guy. Don't worry
No,
about the
it-
big thing. The
yeah,
head. When he decided to move
it's
away, he
it's a stride.
strides.
You would have got AOs. You would have got.
No,
I
we
was
would've
wondering if
gotten
you want to
AOs.
get that
Okay.
real fast.
Yeah.
So me and you, Vina, just basically target the head and just do like
Okay.
your melee attack. So here's
Regular strike.
Gorgomonger.
You.
He would hit with a 14.
Vina would also hit.
Yeah, 2 hits.
We're melee besties.
Yay!
There you go. Yeah, so we both rolled 35, and Gorgomonger did 15. Well, you did.
17.
That's cool. That's cool. That solves my other question then. Thank you, Vina.
Uh-oh.
That tells me who the body's going to prioritize. Thank you. So it steps up through
didn't
the
set
muck,
you
which
up. I
is
didn't set you up.
unimpeded by, and then it raises one of its elephantine feet to bring down on you.
Well, hey now.
In fact,
Hey, don't do
you know
that.
what? We're actually gonna move like that because that's easier.
Hey, now, you're
and
a
then,
rock star.
Then we're gonna
Hey, that's two steps.
we're gonna stomp. No, it strided.
That's 2 steps.
Stomp. No, I missed.
Oh wait, I don't have
Stomp.
an extra reaction for nimble dodge.
Yeah. Well, you've both taken your actions since then. So then it's going to shoot a Quill at you and won't provoke AOPs because you've already taken reactions.
You're up.
Oh.
Okay, it misses again. It's very upsetty, spaghetti, and angry as it like smashes a foot down, lets out a roar, tries to shoot one of its quills at you, Vina. The quill sort of bounces off the ground as you manage to get out of the way. That is this creature's go. Your go, Vina.
Please no steppy. All right. I'm gonna move. First action, I am going to tumble through as best I can.
Hey, ho. Tumble through.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go, Vina.
Wow.
That's a crit.
Critical success.
Whoa.
Do I get
Wow.
anything special for being a crit success? I don't think so,
No.
actually.
Now you just off guard it.
And I'm gonna use my movement to get here so I can flank it. Is that flanking technically with Gorgamonger, or do I need to be one step down?
Technically, one step down would be the ideal. but
If
yeah,
it's a large
Yeah.
monster, where she was before, should do it.
Large
Large monster, it's not that direct with larges. You
Oh, okay.
have other spaces to do it with large monsters.
Gotcha. I will still be here because I think I can make it there. All right, so that's one action. Second action, hitting it. Okay, that succeeds. I'm getting deeply suspicious of the amount of successes I'm getting. Damage. That wasn't very good. That's
Hey, better than a
24
kick in the
points of
head.
damage. And then for my
It's angered. It shakes around more.
oh, he's shaken. And then I'm going to hit it one more time with a map -5.
Choking.
All right.
Choking and dying. I whiff it. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Rahula.
That's me.
That's you, Rahula.
How high up is this head? 15 feet?
No, it's just hovering off the ground. It's not
Oh,
flying
so
in the air at
it's
all.
at ground level.
Yep.
Julio. Let me take a look at my teammates here and how well they're doing.
I'm pretty hurt right now.
Me-
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at you. I'm hovering over you, but my one overlays. Oh my, you are very well.
38 out of
Okay.
118. It's pretty bad here.
Okay, King. I got you. I'm gonna do myself a solid because you're adjacent to this creature. Rehua, seeing this creature is now near him, is gonna wind up with his pick, anarchic energy coursing through it. And I am going to attempt, as I've done before, to do my funny healing strike on Restorative Strike specifically for 2 actions. Let's pop that in chat. I'm gonna smack him as soon as I am targeting him correctly. As soon as the interface does not bug out on me. That's funny. I'm gonna hero point that.
I'll allow it.
Thank you, Thurston. I appreciate you
Podcast
allowing that.
listeners, Rahula rolled a 22.
That's
That's
And
a
that's a
whole
natural 20.
There we go.
Go for
Now
it.
that's a hero point.
Get him.
Yep.
I'm gonna apply the critical effect to it. Ow!
Ooh.
48 points
Not
of damage.
bad at all.
Baldrick will get the effect of a heal popped on him as soon as I roll that for you.
Wow.
One action, harm or heal, popping that right now. Target you. I'm going to heal you. For 24 points.
Not bad.
I'll give it a little bit of a juice up.
It helps. It means I will survive it attempting to hit me again, at least.
And that is all I can do because at the end of my turn, my quicken goes away anyway. I'm not gonna move, so I'm gonna hunker down right here.
I'm gonna press the heal button, Thurston. So don't press it.
Okay.
Okay, I pressed it. I'm good.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Also, can you move that because you critted him?
Please don't.
I could move it closer to you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
First thing that makes a fort save.
I don't know what you, Speaker. I don't know what you thought I was gonna ask him to move it towards. It's like,
Can you move it closer to me, Baldrick?
Yes. I'm gonna move it on top of Baldrick.
Holy
Critical failure.
Oh.
Critical fail, which doesn't do anything on a critical, like on an impactful, but you want him here?
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. Rahula just slam into this creature, sapping its life vampirically to Baldrick, and just stuck into its Icarus flesh, drag him a little bit closer to Tannhouser. He's all yours, Flathouser!
I squish and make goop noises in response.
I think that means he's happy. I don't speak ooze.
Orin time.
Orin saved me.
It's Orin time. I'm gonna Orin all over the place.
Also, not to speak out of turn, was I supposed to have a second hero point?
Did you use your
Yeah,
thing?
Thurston.
Oh, you might.
No.
I'm not sure if you
I thought you
clicked
used it.
a thing twice.
How many hero
yeah,
points do you
I
have?
had 2 on my
At the start
things.
of the session. Yeah, no, you have no hero points left.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
right.
I was bouncing because like some of the audio was doubling, and I was like fixing the production stuff. So I was like, so I probably missed it. My bad.
It's okay. That's why I made you think, oh, a free hero point fall for me. Well, I don't mind if I do.
Alright, so thankfully Gorgomonger's already in position to where he's at. So, oh man, do I want to like double, make it trouble? Do all the
Check
sorts
the world from
make it
devastation.
bubble?
Yep, big.
Well, cool.
Yes, Master Yoda.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm weird. Anyway, I'm thinking I want to try this out. Just gonna see how it works. Orin kind of like puts his hands together and goes, "Oh, great wonders high up yonder, let these butt cheeks clap like thunder!" And he casts Thunder Strike. Just as a big just thing of thunder comes right down. That thing needs to make me sorry about that, a 20 basic reflex save, or else he will suffer 54 points of damage. That is to the body.
To the body?
Is-
Okay.
Orin, is that what the incantation is supposed to be?
Ah,
Well, I've got great news for you.
Hello?
It doesn't matter if that's what the incantation is work. Invoking the butt cheeks causes this.
that
thing.
thing will
God.
take 108 points of damage.
Oh,
For butt cheeks, all things are possible.
all right. Okay. Oh,
That sound is accurate. It's
Ouch.
accurate to how it feels.
Woo.
As a like searing arc of electricity goes into the distended black maw of its body. Yeah.
And for
Oh.
Orin's third action, because that was 2 actions for Thunder Strike, he will do boost or extend boost for boost Eidolon. I'll see if my macro thing here works. 1 second. Actually, I can't. I have no more focus points. My bad. I'm just going to cast normal boost Eidolon. That'll be his third and final action. That means Gorgomonger has 1 action left, in which
Yep.
Gorgomonger's going to aim at the body because he's already in flanking position with Vina.
Yep.
Thank you. And he's going to
The
bite.
Gorgomonger.
Just he
Oh, no.
missed.
There we
He
go.
missed. But I have a hero point. And so Orin's going to spend his only and last hero point. And please forgive me, I'm juggling a bunch of things right now. And re-rolling using hero point. Fortunately, not a crit, but thank you for the rule of Keeley. Hits with a 27, doing
Yay.
2d8 plus 11. Just like Gorgomar just thrashing into this thing, doing 21 points of damage.
It takes the damage. It's not liking that.
And that is the end of Orin's turn. Yeah, of course, Orin will roll his. He'll take one thing of rot damage. He starts throwing up, and he'll roll a recovery check. Natural 20 on it. He vomits the last of the rot.
Yeah. Literally puke the rot out of you.
W turn. Oh, it's coming up, Orin.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn, Thurston.
Orin stays winning.
Cool. Well, I guess I have to go with the mouth.
Biting.
Oh no, it's done biting.
Maybe if it attacks the slime, will it like take a chunk out of it and then start swishing it around and turn it into liquid?
No, but I do think it's gonna tag all of you with a 30-foot emanation.
Well, almost all of us. Vina's thankfully
Not the
out of
great Vina.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. It's
Great
flip side.
emanation.
Vina.
One sec. Oh. I think this actually still will hit Vina. 1 sec. It's an emanation. So it comes from its square, not it. Let's see here real quick.
Scared.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, you
dun.
should be.
Thurston's got a plan. He's gonna make the
Gonna-
monster do an emanation plan. Ba, 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 da.
No,
Hey, it
Just
better
gonna
be a
turn up the
reflex
color
save, just saying.
intensity. Just I think you're still just out. You're still just out. It is going to.
That's good, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna use its ability Realm of Rot.
Uh-oh.
So everyone in there has to give me the will save that is marked there, except for Vina.
Excuse me, Thurston. I'm in cover.
Yeah,
don't
cover
have to
doesn't
think.
protect you from psychic screaming from beyond reality.
The wall is soundproof. A streamer used this building.
Would you like to use a
Got
hero
fiber
point to
internet, too.
narratively declare that it is filled with sound?
I don't have one, so I'm just gonna sit here.
So you're gonna roll that will save.
I'm trying to click it. It's hard.
Let's
There
roll.
it is.
Yep.
Ooh, I will hero point that. I do not
Yeah,
want to be
Tannhauser rolled a
dazzled.
27 as a fail. And
I
goes
have
hero
a
point.
success for a 31.
Cool.
Thank you, Baldrick.
Which is funny because your success is the same effect you already have.
Yeah,
Remember,
so I'm good.
before you accept that reroll, make sure you do reroll using hero points so the Keeley rule applies.
Oh, that's so right. I'm so foolish.
Always make sure
Let
you
me-
do that, or else it's not like we don't. Basically, like this is like hard foot producer putting down. We don't accept those rolls if you don't do it right.
All I'm saying is reroll. I'm not saying reroll using hero point. Maybe I
Make
just
sure you
don't
have a
it.
hero
You have to
point.
add a hero point on your sheet.
That's why. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Make sure it's on your character sheet, or else it won't pop up.
Fool.
Unfortunately, we have not had the advanced technology to get our stuff synced up. One day we might.
Nat 20, worth it.
Okay. That was fishing with 3 dice. So, but that's fine.
It's total. I'm totally willing to take the second option. I don't want to be weird evil. I don't want to be
It's
weird
fine,
evil.
it's fine.
I want to be good evil.
I mean, so he didn't do the thing right on the second one. So.
I understand. I'm just saying it's three rolls, but yes, I get it. All right, who's next?
There's going to be Orin and Gorgomonger. I have to take the worst. One's a 6.
Good.
Yeah, one's a 15. So I have to take the worst one. So Gorgomonger failed.
Okay.
And then for who?
Yorp.
Yorp.
I was not a crit. No! I have a plus 21 on my rolls to will.
Oh, right.
I
Oh,
will
yeah.
not now.
And
You
also
got
you have
the-
the equivalent that Vina has for will saves, but for for reflex saves, but for will saves. So if you make a success, it becomes a crit.
Very epic.
Yeah. So okay. So for the failure, which is Gargamunger and Orin, you are both dazzled for 1 minute. On the Rehua and Tannhouser nothing then, and then the success for Baldrick is basically the same because you're going to be dazzled for 1 round as well but you were already dazzled from the complication, so nothing bad.
So
there.
effectively, the bomb blowing up in my head, in my face, gave me tinnitus, so I wasn't actually subject to the screen. Haha, tactical blow
Correct.
myself up action.
Correct. That's its 2 actions. Then for its last action, it's going to bite at you, Rehua.
Okay. He missed.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, no.
Another one.
How have
all right.
blighted Thurston this day?
No.
Baldrick, you're up.
Does it need to try and buck off the DOT?
It will at the end of its turn, yeah. So.
Not that I want you to take less damage. I'm just trying to be.
No.
Yeah, we're trying to play, right? Thanks
Okay,
for a
it's
good call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, it's because I use other windows, so I don't see when the chat immediately updates right after. So.
No, that's totally fair. Anyway, I'm gonna throw a versatile vial with electricity effect at it now. This will take me out of cover, but then I'm gonna go right back into cover. So.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to put it on the body because apparently we're targeting the body, and Tannhouser is gonna take on the Scourge. So I will attack the body with this regular versatile vial because that's all I'm down to right now. I have 4 of them left because I just threw my bottled lightning, so I'm going.
It's okay. We got this.
I'm trying to think what could I offer for debilitating? I can't do anything useful with debilitating. All right, versatile vial, sticky bomb on the body. It's within range. I throw, and with an 11, that will just barely hit with 30. Oh wait, hang on. I had to roll the dazzled, right? Sorry.
Yeah, just a D.
It's a 10. I made it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, I damage it.
Actually, no, you didn't have to roll the dazzle. It included it in your thing.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, if you look at your attack roll underneath the to hit,
Yeah,
there's
I
like a
fixed that a
dazzle
little
thing
bit,
in there.
make it a little bit easier.
Oh no, like it said that up there, and then I rolled it, and then I got the 10.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to click the die. That's
Click the button. Oh, gotcha.
Regardless, you take 19 electrical damage and are then taking 10 DOT.
It will continue to shriek and rage as it shakes about.
I'm just gonna have Baldrick take cover again, so that's my turn.
Throw bomb, take cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
You are no longer
I'm
dazzled.
down to a very small action economy.
Hey, you should no longer be dazzled now, Baldrick.
I will remove it from my thing.
Is dazzle a visual effect?
Pardon?
I can look it up for you. I typed
Your
a completely
eyes.
different word.
One sec. If vision is your only precise sense. So if you have other precise senses, you're good.
Yeah, I am immune to visual effects while oozed. So all of that.
Yeah, so it's weird. What do you have for, like, do you have any special senses that
Yes,
it gives
I
you?
do. I am not just blind, funnily. As funny as that would be.
Yeah.
I do have I have motion sense within 60 feet.
Okay.
So I sense nearby motion, vibration, and air movement as a precise sense.
Yeah, then you're good.
Okay, great. All right, it doesn't matter. Oozehauser is going to look his foe in the eye and say, and other such insults. I am then going to reach out.
Setting noises.
Thank you, very, very welcome. Anytime I do them for free. I'm going to go ahead and make a pseudopod attack. Now, I am not flanking him. He is off guard. So let's see how this goes. Let's rock. I will hit.
Yay!
Okay.
All right, so here's the damage coming as Tannhouser suddenly makes one of his pseudopods into a scything blade or perhaps a bludgeoning mace. Let's see how it goes.
Just to help you, Thurston, does that thing need to still be off guard, or?
One sec. Yes, it does.
Okay.
From a different effect.
All right,
but
make
it'll
sure.
come off later.
All right, I hit him for 29 damage.
Good hit.
Absolutely.
That's like plus 46 plus 6 bludgeoning and like plus 2d8 acid. You did like 8 acid and 21 bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Ooze form is pretty good.
Ooze attack.
All right, and
Ooze attack.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a. I'm gonna make a map at it. Let's see how that goes. Probably won't do as well, but you never know. Yeah, that's a miss.
Alack and alas, a miss.
Alack and alas, that is the end of the Oozehauser experience. I passed to the big mouth.
Well, Big Mouth is gonna go.
But he doesn't have to.
Oh, he is.
He can pass his turn.
Ken.
He can take a little nap.
That would be so tactical of him.
You know, like other monsters in video games, like Monster Hunter Wilds, they start running and they're like, I'm gonna die.
Perhaps,
and then they go to bed.
like to make some recall knowledge checks on us, you know?
Yeah, all three of it. It's got to find out our weaknesses. It's dying, but you know.
Uh-oh.
What's it
Just
doing,
gonna get
Thurston?
everyone. It's utilizing its reality unravel ability, and it's like it plinks out another shot. This is not a ranged strike though, so it doesn't provoke. It's not a manipulate action. So when it does this, it just like its mouth opens and it blasts out a little dot, which explodes in the air again. As it does that, again, the sort of fractaling situation occurs. Can I please get reflex saves from the folks who are in it? So again, everyone who is not.
Got it.
Now, Thurston.
You are behind cover, Baldrick. This counts for reflex save, so you will get +4 to this because you're taking greater cover behind up.
Okay, so I check the box that says cover.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for it then and see what I get. I got a 17, plus that'll be 4.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Taking cover.
I have a quick question for you, Thurston. Does rot
Yes.
damage count as diseases, poisons, or radiation?
It does not.
Okay, then I will just go ahead and roll. We got success.
Gobble.
Go ahead, Rehua.
Rolling, hold on.
Rahuga.
Where's the beat? There's basic reflex. I was looking for it. It was like, where's the funny light up box that differentiates itself?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just keep rolling the same numbers. It's 6 and 9 all game.
Nice.
Thurston.
Good.
Thurston.
Is it pity points?
Yes.
I kneel down on my big wooden knees.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I prostrate myself before you, the dark god outside of time.
It's true. Yes, I am. That is me.
I am not delighting in this saccharine reversal of fortune like my other players are doing.
Correct.
Could I invoke
correct.
a complication for a pity point?
So, given the situation and where I'm at, in order for me to bestow a pity point, I need to feel pity for you, which I don't at this point. So you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it.
No.
I will remember this.
Delicious. So will I. I believe Orin and Gorgabunk are in this little save dance land.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I have rolled as a 9 and a 7. They both fail.
Okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
double down. It's just a failure.
Yeah, it's just a failure. So Baldrick will take no damage. Tannhouser will take half of 37.
Okie dokie.
So I will apply this. Boop. So you will take 18 damage, Tannhouser. And then the rest of y'all will take the 37. So I'll apply this to Orin. I'll apply this to Rehua. And the two of you will also, once again,
Persistent rot.
be getting some persistent rot damage as you see the sort of cracked fractals and witness the the air around you like break apart, and from those cracked fractal glasses you see the rot seeping in, and some of it touches back onto you. And then for this thing's last action, it's still really mad at Vina. It's gonna try to stomp her.
Always take cover,
So
kids.
steppy.
Oh, Steppy.
Oh,
I-
no.
I will hit. I will roll John DiMaggio.
He was bent.
I will. Yeah,
Ow.
I will do 23 points of damage as it stomps on you. That
Oh, God, the
scream was
scream!
something.
Anime girl scream.
Yeah. Then I will take more persistent damage on my turn. I will roll a recovery check for my persistianto damage. I will
No.
critically fail, which does nothing. But that is it. It's still electrified as its big stompy comes down, electrically charged as it hits you. All right, Vina, you're up.
I'll say 23 is not bad in the grand scheme of all the damage that's being thrown around right now.
No.
Yeah.
This thing's like. It's not about like a primary weapon attack. Like that's not what it does.
Oh my god, it's like artillery from Total Warhammer.
Yes.
All right. So is this will save thing a lingering effect? Do I have to worry about tumbling into that?
No.
Okay,
I've
sick.
just left the dark red light there to scare you and add ambiance.
Thurston,
Ah.
turn off the light. My energy bill's already really high.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with a tumble through. I'm gonna tumble through him. There's the Vina rolls. Oh, still succeeded though. Still succeeded.
It don't matter. None of this
I'm
matters.
fast as fuck. He's just really big.
You've turned it into RGB lighting.
Gamer light.
Do you think this severed platypus head could run Crisis?
It probably can't.
It can
opens its
definitely
mouth and
run
Django
Doom.
starts playing.
It can run Doom.
It's gonna run Bad Rats here in a minute.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Hit it with your sword.
Ah! I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
Hero Paunt it.
Hero quest.
Hero point.
Scheist.
Well, that barely hits.
That
Good
hits.
God
That
Almighty.
does hit.
Well, welcome back to Vina
You all
Rolls,
used
everybody.
your luck the last round. It was like
I know.
I love this group. Like, oh my god, our luck is so awful. Like 3 20s and 4 1s for me in the last turn, and you're like,
Yeah, we,
I just hit.
I wanna ask real quick, Odo, and this is
Yeah?
not me rules lawyering again, because believe me, I don't want to do that. Did you re-roll using a hero point?
I did, and I just barely hit with the 5, so it didn't give me
Yeah,
the plus 10.
but okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I was wondering how that even works. I'm like, wait, why didn't I give the 10 that time? Evil machine.
Uh,
Because apparently, does it not do that if you actually?
I think if it succeeds, then it doesn't give you the plus 10.
no, you rolled a 5 on the die. It's supposed to give you the thing. So when you did right click, did you say re-roll and take the new result, or re-roll using a hero point?
Reroll using a hero point.
Do me a solid. I'm gonna add you another hero point into your sheet.
Oh.
Do your attack again. We're not gonna accept the result. Don't worry.
I hover over it and it says rerolled using a hero point.
Yeah, I just gave you a hero point. What I'm saying is, just
Test it.
We're doing live testing.
yeah.
for testing
All right.
Do it again.
acquaintances.
Testing
I'll give it a
systems.
try.
And that's an 8.
All right. That one hits. You want me to reroll using a hero
Weird.
point?
Yeah, re-roll using.
I
hero
guess it
point.
just
Yeah,
doesn't give the 10
Doing
if you
that.
succeed.
Okay,
So you
that's a
roll
9. And it
Huh.
didn't give me the plus 10.
All right, something's wrong there. Anyway, we'll
Would a
tough figure
10
it out
bump
later.
that to a critical hit?
A 10 I don't think would bump the 26 to a critical.
Because it'd be a 36 at that point.
Yeah, I don't think it would.
Yeah, just ignore those new results. Anyway, just take that. Yeah, go continue on. Just quick
Regardless,
test.
it all
I'm more just asking that to Thurston. It's all good. Anyway.
It's academic, anyways.
Oh!
Describe how you murder this thing.
Oh! Give us
All
the
right.
details.
Vina's going to fly up with the big cloud wings and is just going to just plunging dive into this horrible black maw of rot. Just gonna kind of stick the sword in and wrench it, and then land, stumble, and go, ta-da! Can somebody get the rod off of me?
Still got a problem over here.
You did it, Vina. He throws up more rot.
Oh, buddy.
You're doing
Nice
great.
job. Good
All
job,
right.
Vina.
Thanks. And then for my final action, I'm gonna reload my pistol. Unless you want me to use my last action to move so I can flank this big guy, but I think Gorgamonger's got you.
Yeah, Gorgamonger's coming in.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, if you can spend the rest of your movement, like it's all difficult terrain, so I don't know how much you can get in there.
I'm flying.
It will help Rehua if he decides to swing, like on his turn.
All right, then in that case, I will not reload, and I will schmoove.
Yeah,
Down
he'll
here.
be in melee anyway on your turn. Then you can start stabbing.
You're up. All right, that's my go. End turn.
Rehua.
Zoran,
Yes, sir.
are you keen to crank a bunch of damage into this, or will you be able to throw your healing muck on me?
I can heal you.
Okay.
Because basically, I'll have Gorgamonger help out with some damage, and I'll come in and heal you.
Sounds good. Say my options right now are to smack him, get 1 action heal, or 2 action heal myself. But if you can do that, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Then
I will get you. No worries.
thank you, brother. All right. Rehua is going to see this awful, wretched avatar of rot poisoning reality. And he cannot stand by and just... He would rather die knowing this thing is dying with him than juice himself up more. So I'm going to attempt to make a strike at this creature.
Ah.
Hit.
Very nice.
Damage. For 18 damage.
Very good. Very good.
Describe how you murder this poor head.
Rahula just seized by the fervor of how much he abhors the rot in all forms, reels back with his pick and drives it right into this thing's center of mass, just grabbing hold of whatever core this thing might have. And like inky black sinew, the rot comes away as he wrenches out whatever center of being this thing has. And he just looks at this thing, just brushes it with his other hand, licking it off himself.
It's got rot on it. You don't want to. Yeah, because otherwise this will happen.
Rahula was like cracked and just seeping with rot. Whatever it takes, Orin. Whatever it takes. And he'll just collapse to his knees.
That was no good. Ow.
Tannhouser is going to float over here,
You mean Oozehauser?
dispel the ooze, reconstituting himself.
Well done. It's finished.
How foolish of us to think that it would be so easy after hiding out so many months. It's only going to be like this from here on out, isn't it?
I had no illusions about this shit being easy. Definitely was harder than expected, though.
We are finding our footing again. After so long triumphant, we have become accustomed to being vanquished. This was merely a warm-up. And yet still, despite adversity, we triumphed. Who else could have ventured into the swamp and scoured out this source of rot? We were the only ones that could. We were the only ones that did. Take pride and do not despair at your accomplishments.
All right. With all that said and done, Baldrick's gonna look around at all the wreckage around us, at the ruins of the village. He's gonna just think for a moment before coming out with, "Don't think there's anyone else here at the moment. We may as well see if there's anything we can use."
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's scavenge for material.
I'll go look at the bottles. Gotta roll recovery for the rot.
Finish puking first, kid.
Oh.
Fucked up noises coming from Orin today.
Yeah, so I've added creature noises, so we have like when
Orin
I
makes a
take damage,
creature noise.
Gorgamonger takes damage. So Gorgamonger also, feels the pain. For 17 in the roll, I succeed. I get all the rot out of me. Bleh. And Orin will be like, "Everyone eat your worms." And Orin will come out to her. I'm actually, to save us time, I'm gonna be doing first aid on everybody. I could do it for 10 minutes instead of an hour on people. So I'm just healing everybody up at this point.
Yeah. Okay. I want to try and have Baldrick look around for anything that we can use amidst the wreckage of this place.
Yeah, if you plan on going anywhere and trudging through the swamp as well, let me know, because I can actually help you out and not get any worse things on you.
I was just looking around the wreckage of the town that we're in, the thing that we're at. Rather than going through the swamps.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to the nest and all, that's why I was asking.
No, I'm not going over there, not yet. I want to get the other stuff first.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, give me a perception check to check around here.
All right. On it.
And,
Go.
as you're doing that, Gorgamonger perception check the bones.
18.
Gorgamonger got a 3 for a 19 for the bones.
Anyone else want to help us loot?
I'll help. Give you a perception check. All right. Rolling up.
There you go.
36.
36. Okay, so everyone's looking around the village, which appears to be fairly picked over. Rehua, you managed to take some time and go to check out the bone pile that exists here. As you search it, you find that there are several coins in here. There is something that appears to be you find bones, but as you're investigating them, you see that there's actually a set of fused alchemical plates that are in the shape of bones in this pile. It's some kind of set of strange armor. And then you also, amongst it, find a pile of coins, equating to about 750 coins, and 2 rune stones, which are useful for weapon enhancements.
Very nice.
I am going to just drop this here on the map so you can see it. The treasure chest there. You should be able to access that. Take a look at it.
I'm going over.
And I will take us out of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Yay.
put this in the party loot. I'll take Gorgamonger, go, wah, and Orin's like, Gorgamonger said he found some armor and some other stuff and 750 gold pieces because he could apparently count that quick.
Damn, he can count even faster than me, and I don't even know how to do math.
The dragon can count.
Yeah.
The holy count.
He's really good at math. Way better than me.
Gorgamonger, what's 12 plus, I don't know, 10 to the exponent of 5?
Gorgamon goes, where? See, he's really good.
He's really good. He might even be a wizard.
Tannhouser looks longingly at the ocean. At the ocean! At the ocean! I look at the picture of the ocean that Tannhouser keeps in his pocket at all times. Once, they thought I was a wizard. And now I am.
You're your own wizard,
Gorgamonger, you a wizard?
Gorgamonger says he can cast fire like a wizard.
That's close enough. Tannhouser is going to eventually participate, but he's actually going to be looking at this wall here, and I'm going to take out a baton and a hammer, and I'm going to begin engraving something in it.
Ooh, what you gonna put in it?
I am going to put this simple message here. Here it was that 5 heroes stood against the rot and prevailed. Fight for tomorrow. And then I'm going to nail one of my little pamphlets in it. And hopefully that will inspire the people of this town, you know, or at least anyone that comes upon this site to not give in to despair and to keep the fight going. You know, who knows? Maybe we can get some level 1 adventurers out of this.
Yeah, this is like
Awesome.
like a new party's hut, and he's like, oh yeah, we found this like random stone wall. We thought it was like a house in the middle of the pond, and we just like, fuck it. Might as well build on it.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, they could rebuild, you know?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's really stopping them anymore.
Well, except for the rest of the rot everywhere else.
Okay, the rot is stopping them, but the old powers aren't, like, inexplicably burning houses down or blowing them up.
Yet.
Yeah, usually that's what
Yet.
people do in response to the rot.
It's okay.
Look, Pobity's Nerfic, Baldrick.
But no, I mean, I'm saying that because I've had to do that. What, you'd think the coring charge is just like something I made up, like, out of nowhere?
Well, yeah, I thought you were a genius.
It's a tool that people have been using to knock over buildings without having to send people in there to fight off the rot. It's usually just easier to burn the damn thing to the ground.
Oh, I mean, I get that. I understand that. I meant, like, I thought you made your own kind of variant of that. Like, you're an alchemical savant. I thought you made a more potent bomb.
I mean, I'd like to think I do, but explosion's usually just an explosion. You're not really going to feel the difference unless you're in it.
And boy, howdy, do you feel the difference? Rahula just, like, coughs up a little bit of soot from several other dalliances.
How long has that been in his system?
It's been in there a long time. I didn't actually choke it out of myself. The whole thing.
But Miss Vina, hey, he's like, sure, the rot might be everywhere, but look what we did. We took care of that thing, the emotions of the giant rot monster they took down, and we also took care of other rot creatures and things and all that stuff. You know, like the rot's like, he thinks for a moment. He's like, you know, like a lot of other bad stuff and other bad monsters and hangovers and bad hair days. But we got a lot of good things to counterbalance it, you know, like us and our friends and a lot of good people, you know, chopping it up and throwing fire at it, like Mr. Baldrick. And Mr. Tannhouser, who does like cool magic stuff to like freeze it, make it go away. And Rehua, who does, he just kind of looks at Rehua, is like, weird shit. And you got like your flips and stuff and your stabby bits, and you killed that thing. You know, like with, I mean, obviously with us helping and stuff, but like you did a lot of stuff to it. You know, we definitely got a chance against these things.
Yeah, bud. Maybe we do. And Vina's gonna put a hand on his little head and ruffle his hair. Is gonna go take herself a seat over here and uncork the flask again.
Oh, is it drinking time again? Okay.
It's always drinking time.
Orin, do you think that you could get Gorgamonger to move the corpses on land?
Yeah, sure.
Most excellent. We don't want them to seep into this water supply.
Programmer will help with that. Like, take whatever remains he can, scoop them up, transport them.
Oh yeah, and I'd like to take a look and examine these corpses. I want to get an understanding of maybe how the rot was able to infect them, perhaps, or anything I could glean about their nature. Anything at all that could be, I suppose, scientifically or mystically interesting about them.
Yeah, give me occultism.
You got it. Oh, I almost landed on the 16, but it's still 25. 25 is still good.
That's nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah,
You know some things.
Yeah, it's enough for you to know that, like, this is a focal point. Like, typically how the rot works when it infests an area, it has a focal point in an area. And that can be a lot of things. It can seep into a creature. It can seep into a piece of terrain or an environmental item. In this case, possibly a humble swamp platypus ended up having some sort of rot infestation in it, or some other animal, or some mix of animals that turned into this horrific abomination. Its size and torpor would seem to indicate that it was just kind of like a hub for this expanding rot that you can see around here. Like even now you can tell, just by slaying this, there is a bit of returning vibrancy. The water loses some of that immediate black muck. I mean, there's still piles of bones and such around, but otherwise I think you can get a sense that this thing was here to sort of anchor the rot in place, a physical manifestation of it that seems to be necessary.
All right, that's very good to know. So it's not like there's like a rot leak underneath the lake or anything.
No, this would have been like like an amalgamation, whether it was like rot in the area from other things or just like a seeping of reality. No one really knows, like, how does the rot get to places? Like, that's sort of one of the weird problems with it, right? But typically when it does show up, there are primal magic casters who can come in and help deal with it. And like, the old powers will often take a hand, but this type of creature appearing in this time frame is very unnatural. Like, this went up fast, as though there are less barriers and checks and balances to protect against such things.
I see. I suppose while everyone else is kind of putting this together, last thing Tannhouser is going to do is just get, sticks, timber, whatever, like, things that can happen, kind of stick these guys in the ground, and then just set them on fire. So that way, like, any rot remaining here will hopefully burn off, and all that remains of them is bones and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. So you can just kind of begin like a collection, if you will, of various things to start torching up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thurston.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to identify some of these unknown items?
You sure can. Which one would you like to start with?
Can I start with the plate?
Yeah, sure. Did you put this on yourself or in the people's loot?
Zoran put that in the people's loot.
Oh, okay.
The peepo loot.
Where is the people's loot? I can't see it anymore.
Yeah, I'm also denied access.
So it's not
to
a thing
people's
anymore?
loot.
Not like a thing, like a character thing? You see where the party is in the folder? You'll see a paper icon to the left of it. Click that. And then go to stash.
Yeah!
That's a,
Right. I forgot
Holy
the stash.
shit, we got a lot of money.
We got a lot of shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, but we can't buy nothing. There's nothing here.
I'll buy the rod out.
Yeah,
True.
Invest in the rod.
Give the rod $100 to fuck off.
Yeah.
I think that could work. I don't think it'll expect that.
Invest in
yeah,
big
so it had
rod.
750 gold and had several unidentified things. There's 2 unusual objects, which are like runes, and then an unusual fortress plate. So you'll have to go through the identifying rules with Thurston if you're someone with like Arcana and stuff like that, and to identify what it is.
Yeah, whoever might have Arcana.
I have dropped into chat that this isn't this plate, this bone plate, is actually an alchemical item.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes.
You want to summon Baldrick over to look at it?
Hey, Baldrick!
Huh?
It appears to have. Well, I guess this creature had some kind of weird used alchemical plate in here. Could you come take a look at this?
He drops a bunch of like discarded bottles from the ruined building he's in, and he comes over. He's not found crap, but Rehua is the one who found stuff. I can't move, but I will assume that he will just go over there and he will take a look at it.
Oh, sorry.
Just
pause. There you go.
Yeah, just click the button.
Patron saint of hero points.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at something here. All right, so I think I'm just rolling on my proficiency and my intelligence here.
Yep.
Why is it just saying my crafting is... I thought my crafting was expert at this point. Hang on, let me double check something here. Something's not right. Pardon me. Yeah, for some reason my crafting went down to trained. I thought it was expert. Why'd that happen?
I don't know. Is that like what you had on the when you built it in the other program, or?
Yeah, the one that I built it off of was the one that we've been using. For some reason, my medicine's expert now, though.
It just might have been error. Just double check it next time.
Yeah, you could just swap it.
Oh, well, I'll look at it another time. In any case, I'm going to click the button and roll that now. You roll. Get an 8 for... Why did I privately roll?
It's a secret roll because you don't know if you identify it correctly or not.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could I assist him, perhaps? I do have something for crafting.
You can roll a craft check as an assist.
I am a master at crafting. I could also assist.
You could also just make a second check later too.
That is true.
Oh, true.
Like. Okay, so you were assisting though, right, Rehua?
Yes, because I'm assuming Baldrick has a higher bonus one way or the other.
Okay. Yeah, mine's a plus 17.
I have a plus 12, so...
All right. So that is enough for you to identify this. So what this is... this is a bone dreadnought plate. Ooh. This is a masterpiece of alchemical science. If someone wants to read what it does, but it will give you the description of what it does there into the chat.
Sure.
May I? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I'm the alchemist. I may as well.
Yeah.
This suit of bone-based fortress plate is a masterpiece of alchemical science. This armor has a receiver that can hold a single lodestone bomb, which takes 3 interact actions to install. A loaded suit of bone dreadnought plate can be activated to cause the bomb to shift numerous plates and hinges, offering a wide variety of protections, granting you resistance to cold, electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing damage equal to the loaded lodestone bomb's splash damage. These effects last for 20 minutes, but each time you're hit by an attack that deals damage of one of those types, decrease the remaining duration by 1 minute. Once activated, the armor can't be deactivated. The armor uses up the lodestone bomb during the duration and can't be activated again until a new one is installed. Heavy armor, 6 plus AC, or plus 6 AC, dex cap -3, ouch, and a -10 speed penalty. Oh, excuse me, no, I got that backwards. It's a 0 dex cap modifier, so you get no bonuses to your dex cap while you have this on. It's pretty heavy, and I'm not trained in heavy.
It's also worth about 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, but that's also really good, and if you put that on Rehua, I could put a big bomb in his chest and he becomes invulnerable.
You can turn me into Johnny 5 if Johnny 5 was designed explicitly to kill and continued to kill.
Thurston, you'll have to excuse me. When it says lodestone bomb, what does it mean by that? Does it just mean a bomb, or does it have to be something specific?
The bomb.
Lodestone bombs are a type of bomb that was in Treasure Vault. So they are basically They're like force bombs, so they're bombs that do they're bombs that do like force damage and force splash damage. So they're like a different type of bomb, but they're like typically like a 12th level bomb.
I see. So I'm a bit out of range of that right now.
Yeah, but that would be the how they operate. So they're like there's basically a lodestone bomb and a greater lodestone bomb, and the like lodestone bomb is a 12th level, the greater is like an 18th level bomb.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good once I learn actually how to do that.
Yeah.
Because the thing to keep in mind is that is this counting splash damage prior to added effects, or is it counting splash damage from me specifically? Because if that's the case, that's going to give a whopping 10 to those kinds of resistances across the board.
Whew.
So I think how it works is it's just the bomb splash damage. It's not your addition to the splash damage. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because the implication is, the bomb that I'm making is doing 10 splash.
Yeah, and the way that it works for you is, my understanding is for that is that that's more of a skill thing. It's less than like the bomb you're doing is doing it, because that's a you thing. I know.
Still a lot though. Anyway.
Yeah.
Guess we'll pocket that for later.
I noticed we have 2 unusual objects in here that have yet to be identified.
I just dropped some skills in the chat that y'all can use to identify these here items.
Well, I suppose I could, slow down country lobster like me could try and identify some of the magic items.
If you wish to, you can use any one of these here skill checks.
Yeah,
I
you
may
guys
be
are
a
on your own for
cockroach
that.
from the depths of Outset, but I know a shiny object when I see one.
You guys are on your own for that. I've got none of these.
I've got nature and religion.
Thurston,
Hey,
should we ask how long these have been in our inventory unidentified?
We just got these.
Well,
Yeah,
you just got these.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a repeat of the first.
Great shame.
Yeah.
There were so many comments in the other videos going like, where the fuck are they going to go through their inventory? And I'm like, look, man, we got a lot of stuff going on right now.
Never.
Looking through bags is the least thing we're going to be doing.
I'm getting into crafting. I'm going to be looking at this inventory all the time.
Also, you can be sure to
else,
right-click your thing in chat and to reveal to people because it's secret roles because of Pathfinder's ruling and stuff.
Shard. Okay.
Well, it's okay. It's just a secret role, so it does it automatically. So,
I could.
Not your fault.
I could try an occultism as well.
Well, okay. So it's a secret role, and the reason it's a secret role is because you aren't supposed to know the results. Because if you completely botch it, I tell you like, oh, it's a, happy-go-lucky cure potion.
It's a jar of pickles.
Except, it's a jar of pickles. So generally speaking, like the secret stuff for these is intentional. That way, you don't know if you've identified something. That being said, Rehua and Tannhauser, you have no idea what these items are. Damn. Or at least this item is.
Orin will try nature check.
You can't go through all the skills, by the way. You kind of do one, and then you have to wait a day before you can try to identify.
Fair enough. Let Orin do the thing.
Yeah. There we go.
Go on, Orin. Do it big and make it nasty.
I believe.
No.
Hey, you got the same number as I did.
Hey, Orin, you're not sure what this.
It's a thingamabob.
Hey, Vina.
I am so dumb. I am
You can try your best.
Hey everyone, let's figure out what these rocks are tomorrow. Everyone's bleeding and hurty, and you have to eat your worms to feel better in the morning. Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, but there's 2 objects. I want to do the second object.
Oh,
Can I do the second object?
Yeah.
Look at the second object first.
One sec, let me.
All right.
Wait, one second. I have to drop the.
Everybody is
There you
rolling
go.
the bones.
I posted
You're
the
right, Jill.
relevant
This is
skill checks into chat.
But this, it's clearly something. I don't know.
Did I win?
Orin will make his roll.
We
Natural
go.
20.
Hey, there we go.
let them know what it is, and then you can figure it out for me, I guess.
The dice are on fire. Fuck.
It's a weapon potency rune +2. It is a +2 weapons potency rune, so that will give you a +2 bonus to attack rolls when you adhere that to an item.
It's a rock that makes your things hit.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
it was such naughty pickles.
It makes your weapons even more magical.
I
Nice.
can't wait to have this affixed to my sword. I remember
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to kill people with a sword all the time. That was cool, I guess.
You can still use a sword.
Anyway, I suppose we should eat our worms now.
Yes. Everyone gather for worms.
Oh,
Worm
I
time.
hate the worm. Wait, I don't even taste. Why do I care?
At
Because he's
this
trying to
point-
be funny.
What's up?
Because he's being funny. That's why you don't like the worm.
He's pretty funny.
This is a joke.
So with that, just I guess to fade the black, at this point I'm gonna be giving everyone worms, healing everybody up. Even with 1 billion rolls, I'd get them all healed up with first aid.
Yep.
So if everyone wants to put themselves at full HP and stuff, and you're all
I
good
would
to
love
go
to.
at this point, and
Yay.
you're no longer slowed.
Thank God I can take this infernal slowing off of me. And my cover, too.
My wings are gone.
Yeah, with that, I think we're good to move on, Thurston. All right, now everyone's eating their worms. Rahula, did you like your worm?
Yes, Orin, I love the worms. They were Rahul had like an audible crunch of a beetle shell in there. I love the hard ones. I love the way they feel between my teeth.
Miss Vina, did you like your worm?
Yeah, buddy, I always love the worms.
Mr. Tannhouser?
Yes, the worms are pleasant.
And Mr.
I say as I
Baldrick?
turn on the food processor.
Did you like your worms, Mr. Baldrick?
Baldrick's drinking a bottle of water to chase it down with.
It's time to drink water.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
God. I'm glad everyone's nice and healthy now.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure making sure everyone's eating their worms on their way back to the village.
Baldrick throws a bottle of water to Vina. Could you drink something that's not ethanol based?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Then sure. And she'll down the water, much like downing a shot.
It burns
Same
the same.
technique.
It burns the back of your throat.
Do you chase the water with more alcohol?
Yes, the shot is the water, the chaser is wine.
So you're away from your mic if you want to make sure.
Oh, sorry. The shot is water, the chaser is wine.
I guess wine as a chaser isn't so bad. That's just you're just watering down. You're drinking grog, but
I've got
like deconstructed grog.
I've
That
got a
is
bottle
true.
of wine and a sidecar of water.
That's called refinement.
So true. I'm a lady.
Poisons.
I thought you were a drunk.
I'm a drunk lady.
Oh, common misconception. My mistake.
Common misconception.
I am Tannhauser.
Hi, Tannhauser. Did you know that you might be a wizard?
I'm getting
I-
annoyed.
Oh, look, Zabble Zap's trading outpost appears in the near distance.
Oh, we made it. We made it back.
Ah, excellent.
All right, where's Athon?
As if on cue, you just hear it said, "Hoo, hoo." And then you see, then what I did was I decided to show her my, and then you walk in.
There's the old man.
Apologies.
Athon! Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tannhouser.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
You go ahead. Mwah.
Okay. Athon!
Hello.
It's been dealt with. It's wasn't nice, but it's been dealt with.
Oh, what was it? Like one of those rot dead corpses?
A pretty sizable one. It was Thurston, what was the name you described it with again? And would I know what that animal is?
The platypus?
It had to be more than just a regular platypus. The damn thing was the size of 4 bears.
The rot
was a big platypus. The big ass rot platypus.
Big ass rot
Scientific
platypus.
term.
All right, I'm gonna make something up then.
Yes. Yes. It does not have a scientific name because it is a unique abomination against reality.
It looked like some kind of greater platypus, like a colossal one. It was easily like...
No, time the fuck out. Were you just like drilling me of like, what kind of name does it have some scientific title? And you're like, Thurston, out of the way. I got this. All right, some kind of shades on greater.
You had every opportunity, Thurston, you had every opportunity to give me a name that you made up, and I would have said that name cool. You gave me jack and shit, so I took the first thing you gave me. You have only yourself to blame for this. The greater platypus now exists. It is the size of 4 bears, and when it gets infected by rot, it gets horrible venomous mandibles and an artillery attack.
Write it down. We have to add it to the bestiary.
You could have stopped this. I asked you because I value your opinion.
Gargantuan platypus.
Greater platypus.
I am just going the size of the mini. Yeah.
And to think, once that creature was once an innocent Plapitadamus.
I mean,
remember that bit?
At that size, it's probably wouldn't have been very nice at that size anyway, but regardless, it looked like it was thoroughly infested with rot, and it was a bit of a... I gotta say, it's picking better and better things to infect as time goes on, because that was not... I wasn't expecting it to be easy, but it certainly was way harder than I was expecting. Any of us, I think.
But we got through
That's
together.
The problem. There's no old powers to stop it right now. Normally, like I said, we'd find out about these things. We'd be able to use our powers to stop them. But whew, there's too many of them, and our powers aren't what they used to be.
Have you tried using guns?
What?
Use a gun next time. The powers don't work. Just use guns.
No wonder the old powers abandoned your ass.
But
Come on, old man.
Orin, Vina has been using guns since we got here. And he's gonna clasp both his hands on Orin's shoulders. Have you noticed that she's much more effective with the rapier than the pistols?
Yeah, guns really don't do the trick against the rot creatures. I wish they did, but
I don't know how it works. I've studied projectiles. I've studied ballistics. By all accounts, guns should be doing more, but they're not, Orin.
Maybe her guns are tiny.
It's because of my rippling muscles and my incredible swordsmanship.
Be that as it may, Vina,
Mm-hmm.
the pistol does good damage in a nominal sense.
Yes.
Guns aren't gonna cut it here.
Yes.
We need... And he pulls out the coring charge again and he pushes it under Orin's nose. We need something better.
Orin
we need...
pokes his fingers like, no, I did like 100-something damage with lightning strings.
Yeah, but that's not a gun now, is it?
No, but...
See, that's actually old power. That's primal magic right there.
You just use that.
Then what we need is the old powers to return, which was our goal anyway, outside of the, monumental political reform.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to bring back that crutch.
Yes, friend. And the Bastion Freeholds gentleman walks up. I was meaning to ask you about that. So, what is your political reform?
Wait, what's your name?
Are you?
Hello. Me and Tannhouser here talked for like good 20 minutes.
Hey, Mr. Tannhauser, what's his name?
Did we ever ask it?
That's an excellent question.
Did you
Orin.
bring him to your fucking revolution without asking his name?
Well,
I don't have it in my notes.
I have in my notes. He's from the Bastion Freehold.
Zoran's doing a fucking bit because we talked about this last night, you asshole.
You bastard.
We're just taking a fucking drag on this cigarette. Just weird rotoscope Rehua. Who the fuck are you?
You would have been fucked if I had a name. You would have thought this would have been so funny, and if I had the name, your pants would have been down. But
So what's his name?
alas, 'tis me without the pants.
We'll put them back on and ask his name.
Well, why don't you introduce yourself to my friend here?
Oh,
I already
yes,
know
hello.
your name. I just need you to make sure he knows.
Yes, of course. That's right, Shadow Tannhauser.
my name is Vantor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Banter.
Hi, Vantor. I'm Orin.
Hello.
Holds out hand.
He takes hand.
He
Has
took my
a
hand.
firm but not too
a
firm
cast.
grip.
I'm assuming it's Vantor.
Yeah, Orin
Yes.
shakes it.
I like fucking Odo's like, there might be a test now. There's testing us. I'm gonna write it down.
It's because Odo's being better about taking notes this time.
As
Almost
for your
like-
question, my political reforms are comprehensive. I seek nothing short than a proletarian revolution. I shall establish a dictatorship of the proletariat, dissolve the Tyrant's Guild, and then set about ensuring that the previous infrastructure of Outset is replaced with a series of worker co-ops and populace-run power.
Do you understand how it currently works?
Well, I am a master of society, so I damn well better hope so.
He doesn't.
Yes, I
Our entire revolution is based on a maybe.
None of you guys have asked the guy who lives here how this place worked at any point.
Okay, no! I lived here too, motherfucker! I had my entire... Tannhauser became the... Okay, Tannhauser became a wasteland savage in Outset. I was trained by a very high-end person named Lady Zale, who has been name-dropped several times.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Tannhauser knows how Outset works.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna like get brought up to like actually the political figures. Like you should be doing this and this, and they go, "Oh, actually, we've been doing that the entire time. Here's how
Actually,
here's
we've
our
been a
stuff."
utopian society the whole
Yeah,
time.
we've been doing this shit.
He's
We've been
gonna
wanting for a
actually
while.
your ass.
We only thought to mention it to you now that you're level 20.
Dude, I was like,
Level 10. You're only level 10.
No, it's a populist revolution. Yes, I'm sure they have another governance system. We are doing communism in Outset. We are doing Tannhauserism economics. This is Tannhauser thought with Tannhauser characteristics.
Well, I know you only just seem to learn my name, but yeah, I'll join in on this.
Most excellent. But you should be made aware of another facet of our journey.
What's that?
Well, I understand that you come from a, shall we say, atheistic society. Part of our mission has recently become entwined with making certain that the old powers are able to return, or at the very least, that the rot can be stopped before it consumes all of time.
Well, I've got nothing against the old powers.
Most excellent. Then we have an accord.
Really, my problem is about, my people's problem, I suppose you'd say, is about people who become gods. That's where the real problem is, eh?
No, I don't think you're under any threat of that here. I don't think anyone here wants to become a god.
Only people have become gods.
I don't have any interest in divinity. I care only for civic virtue and violence.
Well, if you need someone to help with your paperwork, I could help.
We'll be more than happy to onboard you for a period of time. We must make sure that you are trustworthy, of course. I have no concerns about your competence.
Why do you want to help? What do you get out of it?
Otherwise, I have nothing to do. I'm pretty bored here.
That's not a good enough reason.
Why isn't it a good enough reason?
Sound to me.
We've offered him a passage on the airship we soon intend to maintain to the location that he seeks to go. He's otherwise stranded here in the swamp.
Baldrick's gonna turn to fucking Orin and he's gonna ask, why is that not a good enough reason?
Well, think about it. Someone who's been traveling around the world and stuff like that is either just wanderlust to either settle somewhere, which, I get that, but you've already put all the effort in going somewhere, then destination would be in mind.
It's better than no reason.
Kind of a large gamble to spend a lot of time traveling everywhere, just hoping you fall into something nice.
I like the adventure of it, but for truth's sake, I came here to document things about Outset and to bring what I'd learned home. But as I said, I can't go home to Rot. No ships moving out of there. Can't go back to the city. Don't have good passport.
Well, suppose if we're going to get working on that, we may as well take a look at the map and see what we're looking at here.
Yes, I agree.
Oh boy.
Who the hell has the map?
Here we are, everybody. It's a blast from the past.
It's hexagons.
Hexagons. I love
Exploration.
hexagons.
Wow.
Remember this map back from season 2?
I do.
Not
Here.
letting me see it.
Same.
Yeah, we gotta get.
I'm
it's not
still
letting you
loading,
see
but
it?
I know what we're about to look at.
I can see the
one
text.
sec.
I do see
one
the
sec,
text.
one sec.
Don't worry, I
Okay,
am scouting.
I'll
Oh,
turn-
man,
I see why.
Lord. I hope he's
'Cause-
okay.
Here we go. Bam. How's that? Is that better now?
We're here.
Yay.
Hey.
So
Here you
where
go.
the hell
Come
are
up.
we?
Top left.
Are we up there?
So no. You are technically here at Zabble Zaps.
Oh, sorry.
okay.
My bad.
I thought we were further
Outset
out
is
than that.
here, and then the Kaibu, where we ended season 2, is over here.
Okay, I thought we
Which-
were
yeah.
way further out. I didn't think we were right next to Outset.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
Oh well.
Didn't you find a possibility engine out here?
It's somewhere in the deep reaches of the swamps.
It's right down there.
What the hell was I doing?
You were a
I think
cardboard
you were
cutout.
nap.
You were shut
You've
down.
never been there before, Tannhauser. You've always been there.
Rehua, stop it.
I look at the photo on Zabble Zaps and I see Tannhauser in the front row with a huge school of people all smiling at the camera. We'll meet again begins playing as it slowly stands in Zabble Zaps shop. Class of whatever year it is right now.
There's gonna be a room in Zabble Zaps where there's 2 guys, and one of them is dressed in an old Zoran the Bear costume. All right.
No.
It's the bartender. It's the bartender scene. Tannhauser and the bartender. But instead of pouring Tannhauser drinks, they just keep pouring it to Vina, who's just there, but otherwise not doing it.
Point the scene over the drink.
All right, we begin a fight with the bartender.
Got to
Yo,
shine
Baldrick.
on, Orin.
Refocusing. Hang on.
All right. Who's
I'm not saying that to fuck with him. That is entirely true. Time is like a movie strip.
You're fucking with him. Knock it off.
No, I'm being totally serious. Don't tell me I don't understand the nature of the cosmos. I am the cosmos, bitch.
I'm not
Well-
saying you don't understand it. I'm saying you're fucking with him. Knock it off.
I am a chronomancer. I know all about the Mobius strip.
I'm just
Rahula,
gonna pull out a
you
fucking
inspired me. In time, I hope to gain 1/10 of the knowledge you know by instinct of this strange universe of ours.
You will. Just give it another season.
You're right. And then season 4, I'll have a big brain.
You already have a big brain, Tannhauser, and Rehua points down to his chest. It's in there.
Really?
Well, no, it's probably in your head. I don't actually understand how your biology works now.
Well, I don't have very much of it left. You might as well be right. Now then, outset. Going to it. We should think about doing that, I think.
Are we still wanted?
Probably.
It's I got a perfect way to get in. Or I'll be right back. He skitters away, but then comes back with a brown paper bag and puts it on his head.
I love you, dog.
Baldrick's gonna pull out a ruler and he's gonna start
Hulky
measuring.
speaking through Rehua.
He's just like, they'll never know it's us.
I think
No,
he's
they
on
won't.
Please don't put a
something.
paper bag over your head, Zoran. Please tell us you're still safe and conscious.
I'm fine.
You know it.
The tyrants go will never know it's us.
Orin, you're hyperventilating. You need to calm down.
I can't breathe.
Orin, you need to calm down. He starts punching him.
And I just start ripping off his lips one by one.
Thurston,
Yes.
using the map making materials I have available, which is to say a pencil and a ruler, can I get an estimate of how long it would take to potentially go to the cave? I know it's not like we're not doing that because we're right
Based
here,
on
but-
everything you have in the overland travel and sort of optimizing, you think it's about a 16-day journey there and then 16 days back to Zappel Zaps. To and from Zappel
That's
Zaps.
not a trip we can really afford to take. If she is there and she's not dead, she'll probably be dead by the time we get there anyway. Not going to learn a whole lot by just delving into a flooded cave.
It is possible that we could gain some knowledge, but I'm not sure it's worth putting a month-long kibosh on our plans. We can always return in the airship once we've sequestered it. I hate to say it, but if Vixtrix is passed, she's likely already passed.
Yeah. Nothing more to be done about that, I think.
I don't know. She's a tough bitch. She's probably still crawling out there somewhere.
I don't know if she has gills. She probably got drowned.
Hope for
Maybe.
her survival, but prepare yourself for the worst.
I mean, I already tried to poison her. We're not on the best terms.
That's fine. She's pretty disagreeable. I don't really blame you.
I
Regardless.
liked her.
Now, Baldrick's tone shifts a bit because he realizes he's been bad-mouthing someone like that. Now, sorry, Vina.
Vina, you like most mean women.
I do. I prefer a mean woman.
Well, in that case, I'll hope she's still around then.
Oh, thanks, Baldrick.
Yeah.
Now then,
So,
Do we have
outset.
a means of disguising ourselves. We do have that hat of disguise with the loot.
That's good for one of us. And I think it should probably go to Rehua since he's, got the least changeable form.
I agree with that. Additionally,
I'm going to shift through my spell book.
we could always dig under outset.
I don't think we have time for that.
Isn't there
That
like a
could
lot
go
of
pretty
creepy
quick.
stuff under outset?
Yeah.
I don't know. That could go pretty quick. Baldrick pulls out the coring charge yet again.
Okay, we have been under Outset before, and it's full of all sorts of creatures and gribblies.
Not
That is a
anything
good
worse
point.
than not anything worse than what we fought so far. Not yet, anyway. Roshi.
Orin
Roshi's
pets
so
the sad
sad.
dog in the village.
I thought that was Vina's sad lesbian whining in the background.
Damn.
True!
Roshi, why are you in my room when the door should be closed?
Roshi, are you a sad
Hey,
lesbian?
what did you peek?
Oh my
Roshi
god.
needs to take a should.
Abomination.
Right.
At this point, from the outside, Tashti comes in, the sort of stone-faced, plain-touched individual from the same Kaibu as Aethon, who looks around, kind of trying to be like inconspicuous, but then locking eyes with all of you and coming over.
Well, we
Hello.
could try. Oh, what's up, Tashti?
Hi, Toshti.
Well, per our last conversation, I think I've found a way to get you in.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to go through the northeast gate of the city, so we'll have to go around, but I think we could put you in one of the carts for the Great March.
What do I know about the Great March?
Give me a society check.
Happily.
The Great Journey!
Well, that is a 24.
Can I please
because-
attempt a society on that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's see if Baldrick knows anything at all. A 10 will give me a 27.
So both of you live in Outset, so both of you have a pretty good understanding. This is the sort of pathway that leads out of Outset from the northeast east gates of the city. That is a constant stream of undead that haul minerals and stone and other things that are quarried from the great sort of cliff faces and underground areas to the east of the city. That connects to like various mines that dig down deep into the earthen sepulcher. You would know that like that was sort of the area that the last time you heard from Dita Neeson, that's where she was going out back in the start of season 3. But essentially to maintain Outset's constant vertical growth, they maintain a exceptional number of menial undead, and those undead just like haul goods back and forth. So you have zombies, skeletons, other types of creatures that are just moving carts of stone and some lumbers and other precious gems and whatnot that they harvest, and that is just a constant in and out of the city.
Well, wouldn't be hard to hide amongst all that. The undead are not terribly discerning with the stuff that gets loaded onto the cargo.
Once we're loaded on, though, what happens next? What's the next step?
Well, I think what we can do is get you somewhere in the Rook's Pilaster. So that's where most of the goods come out and they're sorted. I know someone in the city who has offered to help. They're gonna take a shipment for some construction in the Pons Pilaster. Nowadays there's Tashti pauses. There's a lot of construction requests, so they are moving goods in more than ever. They've doubled the number of undead at this point that they've been dispatching.
Care to elaborate on what they're constructing, if you know?
It's storage. I think there's some talk of building an expansion outside the city walls.
That's not what I was expecting. I figured they'd try to make the same usual stupid gaffe of building logistics and trying to re-up the damn Pawns Pilaster, but that doesn't sound right.
Well, if it's what I heard when I was leaving with all of the changes They think they can move the city out now.
Oh, wait, right. They could probably expand now.
Baldrick seems actually a little bit surprised he hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, which that could go a lot of different ways.
That's probably more a problem for the Architects Guild, more than anything else. But
It's a problem for all of us. And it will be a problem for Outset once we finish our mission. All those people that have navigated to outside of Outset are more than likely going to face the wrath of these new old powers.
but it's right now an opening for us.
Yes. I only regret that I can't seem to spare enough thought to ruin this operation on our way in. But we should prioritize the airship.
Yeah.
While we're in,
Right.
do we think there'll be a chance to maintain contact with our fellows inside of the city?
At this juncture, I don't know if we'll be able to get in touch with anyone. Probably anyone who's associated with the revolution at this point's probably not keen on continuing without any leadership from you. It's been a few months.
They will continue. They will go underground. My handbook covers this. They will go underground. They will find their ways. I don't expect that they will flourish. But discontent cannot be completely eclipsed. Their tyranny will create new revolutionaries, even if I were gone. That is what I must believe.
Be that as it may, we can't really consider it an active benefit right now. We shouldn't go expecting it to be the case.
Agreed.
But if we happen upon it, that'd be nice.
We'll try to keep our time in the city as short as possible. Undoubtedly, they'll be expecting us there. There's likely some nasty surprise waiting for us.
Don't doubt they've forgotten.
Maybe over there we can kill that Sandal moron.
Were it so easy.
How
Have to take a detour for that one. I don't think it's worth it.
how many people does it take to run an airship?
Depends on the size. One back home took a crew of around over 50.
How big is the one we gonna take?
Don't know. It's
Oh.
probably not as big as Papa Storm's crown, but chances are we will need a crew.
Now, we're flying by the seat of our pants right now, so really we should get this information and then form a plan on that.
Yeah.
At the very least, we should be able to get it out of Outset without a crew. We can probably pilot it far enough and then figure out everything else once we're gone.
Yes, I agree with that. Perhaps it is worth making contact with some revolutionaries within the Rook's Palasta, if only to get some boatswains and other hands on deck. But if we need to, we can simply pilot it here to Zapplezaps and take volunteers.
Now to say we could probably buy some of them here. We're kind of sitting on a bit of a treasure trove, last I counted.
Have we heard anything from Duhakis or Kronch or anyone else?
Have we received any contact from them?
I'm going to assume no, but
They went back to the city shortly after. You've not heard anything. They probably left about a month and a half ago to go back in.
I'm gonna see real quick if I can actually make contact with them. Yeah, I'm going to because presumably I would have time to since then to have prepared new spells, gotten spell slots back.
You'd have to spend a day resting after, yeah. So
Okay.
if you're spending a day.
Yeah. Would you say a day has passed since we fought the Plapototamus?
Well, we're kind of doing the follow-up talk now. So if you're like, hey, let's take a day, then you can decide to do that.
Oh wait, I don't even need to because I am spell substitution. So I can take 10 minutes and change out one of my 5th level ranks for the spell I want to cast.
Cool.
So in that case, I'm going to cast Sending. And I'm going to contact
Duhakis. It's Tannhauser. Are you safe?
You're gonna jump scare her.
We are coming. We will obtain the airship. Can you furnish a crew?
Okay. There is a pause. Yep. Everything's going fine here. No problems whatsoever. Don't know about a crew.
No problem.
Do you know where they are?
Well,
That's
she
the
has.
spell.
She does have, I think, 10 more words if she wants to tell us.
You can't. Yeah, but you can't addendum a message.
Yeah.
Ah, true.
Yeah. Like it's not like proper. It's like what you said. There is a response to what you said.
Fair
You
enough.
substitute
So-
another spell slot and send another. Like,
No, I'm at a
my
fifth
God.
level. I'm at a fifth level, so I have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, like in the morning, like, I run away. Where are you?
By the way, lol.
Did I tell her that we were going to the Rook's Pilaster? I told her we were going after the airship. She knows where that is.
Yeah. You said going after airship. You didn't mention.
Okay. Can I do a sense motive, make sure everything is copacetic?
Well, like on a person or
Yeah, just from that exchange. Like, were things being held back? Did she seem under duress? Do I sense any kind of deception?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Sense motive.
That is a 16 on the die for 31.
You get the impression that it was, you know, not deceptive, but rushed. Like, you know, that person who responds to a text message, like, yeah, that's cool, okay. Like, they were in the middle of something.
This was rushed in the middle of something.
Which you know is pretty on point for Duhakis. Like, this is this gargoyle is typically always in a book.
That's true. So I don't get the sense that maybe she was at a ritzy high-class meeting where it's like, oh, I'm
betraying them!
Oh, I just love selling out revolutionaries. Oh! I consider myself a classical liberal. Oh!
Okay, good.
Not a liberal.
That's good enough for me. I've just made contact with Duhakis. She's not dead, but she did seem distracted. If need be, I can make contact with her again tomorrow.
Distracted is pretty common for Duhakis, so she's probably not dying.
Yes.
One can hope.
Right. But we should get a full night's rest and make ready to become intermixed with this shipment of ores soon.
Yeah.
Right.
And if that doesn't work, Orin, your paper bag idea. We're going to stick with that.
I'll get other bags just in case.
Excellent.
We'll put that at a distant second.
All right. Zabble zap.
Yes, hello. Pops out from, like, behind the counter.
When I first met you, I thought you were a disreputable cretin. I'm not completely unconvinced of that yet, but you have my sincere and genuine thanks for hosting us over this month.
Yes, about the payment for that.
Yeah, what are we
Yes.
looking at?
I would like my... Looks it over you. 50 gold pieces.
That will be arranged forthwith.
Very good.
I'll make sure that our good friend Zavelzap has his anti-betrayal payment.
Excellent. Good.
Very nice.
Slides of gold, dude. Get yourself something nice.
Get yourself something smelly. Because
I was
flies like that stuff.
Thinking of some of that paper. You know, the kind that you get stuck to.
A glue trap? You want to die in a glue trap?
Many such cases.
I won't judge you for your strange sexual predilections.
I'm gonna get
Whoa,
formulating
now.
on a different plan than talking about this right now.
Yeah, so you could scrub a Zapple's app and get things paid off.
We get rusted up.
Are you in
Yeah,
any
you can spend-
danger?
Oh no! The Kaibu's still fine, and I've got Tashti with me, and we'll head back. We got here no problem. Luckily, the rot things they're just staying out at the edges, right, the fringes of society.
Baldrick's gonna snap his fingers as though he's remembered something suddenly.
Whoa!
Right. I just remembered. Zapple's quick question.
Yes.
You still haven't opened the the sealed container, have you?
No. Or Zapple's app. Sorry.
Zapple's app.
You're talking Zapple's app. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
not Aethon. Aethon just got here.
No.
Okay.
Looks behind the desk.
Do not open that. We'll be back for it, and we'll take it off your hands. It'll be fine. Just don't open it.
What happens if I open it?
It'll destabilize, and you'll die a very, very painful death.
Okay, can I put it in the outhouse?
You can move the cart holding it. Just don't. If you can do it safely, do that. Same goes for all you guys. Don't open that. We're holding on to it for now. We'll be back with the
I
airship.
should
We'll
have
pick it up again.
labor to do it. Understood, girl.
Oh no, that's your cue.
What? Oh no, not the drunk child again. The drunk child
right.
dives into the swamp.
You definitely declare you kill a kid on the show.
She would later die of a cold.
Or later die as a cold.
It's the
No, she
worst
just-
use of a narrative declaration so far.
I don't want to roleplay this character. She's dead.
She's the only one with a hero point. She's the only one who
Toy
can make it happen.
Story
right now.
board now.
I say
With the life of a child.
No, I don't kill the child. You know, she just dives into the swamp and like drifts out to sea, never to be seen
Yeah, she
again.
goes to a farm out of the
Oh, no.
campaign.
Farm
Swamps
state,
don't go to the ocean. They're swamps. They're
As far
static.
as you know,
Odo.
this swamp
Oh, no,
has
please.
a tide. This swamp.
The
has a
mangroves
tide.
have
I
entered the
never
chat.
declare.
went to the Patriot
The
family.
Billabong has entered the chat. The mangrove swamp has entered the chat.
Anyway, indentured servant girl, drunk.
Yeah.
Is that what you've demoted Vina to?
Not that one.
Different drunk character. Oh no. I don't have enough alcohol IRL for this.
Vina, you really need to stop drinking. I keep confusing you for that little drunk girl, and she's not blue.
Or tall.
Damn.
So you're going to stop
Anyways,
drinking?
child, please take the mysterious device to the outhouse no one is allowed to use anymore since the incident.
Okie dokie, is it gonna eat me?
The outhouse or the device?
Yes.
The device won't. Don't open it. You won't like what happens if you do. That's a guarantee.
Okie dokie. Thumbs up.
Boom and choke you.
I'm on a journey of sobriety now, so you can call me sober child.
Oh my god.
How's that going?
Poorly. Goodbye.
I take note of all of her AA tabs.
I just imagine like The Simpsons, like sober child returned to her home planet and was like died on the way there.
Would later die of a cold, of course.
Yeah.
Sober Child goes off to a farm with Bremblo and
every other
Hawk and Victor. All the other
Yeah.
things that we don't do anymore.
Yeah. Loved but not forgotten. Or wait, no.
When we get a quiet moment, assuming that we're
Yes.
kind of getting ready for rest, I'm actually going to approach Orin.
Orange.
Orin.
Threateningly or peacefully?
Tannhauser approaches Orin.
Good.
No,
Run
don't,
up to Orin, command grab him.
Orin, don't scream.
Yeah. He's close.
All right, that's better. Listen, I've been thinking about your current condition,
Yeah.
and I've realized something. I know why you may be feeling a strange connection to Gorgamonger.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I figured I'd get a question, but all right, I'll just keep talking then.
I mean, you would see it was like, hey, I know what it is. And then it's like, yeah, is the question like, yeah? Like, you know?
You are beginning a path. It may be possible to reverse it, I'm not sure. But your druidic training is going to the wayside. You are becoming what us arcanists refer to as a summoner.
Are you telling me I'm, looks at camera, finding my path?
Yes, I don't know why.
Zoran, do you have any hero points left?
He
No.
has nothing.
Okay, good, because you definitely wouldn't after that.
Thurston, take money from his pockets now.
You know what? No. Knock me down a pity point. I feel pity for you
No, you
after
didn't give
that.
one to Rahula. You don't get to have the decision. That stays.
No. He's not giving us anything. He's just removing a pity point.
No. People paid for that. I'm not taking what people paid for.
Let this
have
be
a
a
key
lesson to you.
Now, Orin,
Yeah.
your druidic training has likely prepared you. No doubt you are strong enough will and intellect to be able to withstand this coming process. But that would mean, in many ways, Gorgamonger shall become just as much a part of you as, well, any other of your limbs, as your magic.
I mean, ever since I tossed myself in the Ribby's mouth and he helped bring Gorgamonger back, I've, at the kind of start, everything kind of seemed normal. It was like, oh, okay, well, Gorgamonger's back. But day to day, I've been noticing I can't do stuff anymore. Like, I can't shapeshift, Mr. Tannhouser. I used to be able to turn into all sorts of creatures and try to talk to them that way and do stuff with the woods and everything, but I can't do it anymore. But like right now, I know exactly where Gorgamonger is. Like currently he's outside of the building, patrolling around. I think he ate like 2 mice so far. And I know exactly what he's smelling, what he's seeing, everything. Before I didn't feel that. And I feel like majority of the stuff that I did know is now just changed.
Yes, the form of your magic has asserted itself to be interlinked with Gorgamonger. He is now your Eidolon. You will likely lose many other aspects of your druidic craft, but in exchange, your connection with your creature companion will grow stronger and stronger still. You will not be losing power, Orin. You are simply embarking upon a different path.
Well, it means I got my friend back, so I think that's all right.
Yes, it is. I'm glad to hear you say that. If you need any help upon this road, I will be more than willing to do all research or anything that you might need in order to better acquaint yourself with tales and exploits of summoners. I admit I myself am not an expert on them, but I will happily become one in order to ascertain your path.
Oh, there's one thing. I've definitely not really been feeling well ever since the whole thing. Orin kind of like sheepishly kind of like looks around and kind of takes out a leaf and The leaf like has like speckles of blood on it. And he was like, every so often, usually when I wake up, I just cough this out sometimes.
I narrow my eyes and I take the leaf. Could this be because you eat worms all the time?
No, worms are good
Okay.
for you.
All right, I'll take your word for that.
I don't know if I'm the right person to look at this, but could I potentially roll Arcana or any other skill to try to perhaps understand why this is happening?
This would not be an Arcana check. This would still be a nature check.
I believe you might want someone more immersed in the natural world to give you insight. Perhaps Rehua. Where is he anyway?
Oh no. Orin kind of blinks for a second. Where is Rahula? Gorgamonger may see him, so we just go, he's there.
I'm here.
But where is here?
Where is anywhere, Orin?
Rehua stands over the landscape, 800 feet tall. His fist comes crashing into the camp.
I smash everybody.
This is not Exalted Second Edition. Stop, speaker. Stop.
I
said
hit level 20 outside of the game, and now
I said to stop freaking him out.
Rahula grows from 500 feet back to his regular size. Okay.
I imagine Rahula is in like the lobby of like the tavern area.
Yeah, he's milling about, just like kind of swirling a glass around. Just
Orin points to him. Like, he's right there.
Ah, Rehua, I'm so glad that you're not 800 feet tall. Come over here.
Why would I be 800 feet tall? I don't even have that thing yet.
Disconcerting. Orin here has been coughing up bloody leaves. And I believe it has something to do with the natural world rather than the mystical one.
Well, that's not good. He's not supposed to be coughing them up. He's supposed to be sticking them on everybody else.
That's what I thought, but he isn't.
Oh. Okay, let me take a look at him. Rahula will get up, the chair groaning under his weight, finally returns back to its relatively normal shape. All right, Mr. Orin. What seems to be the issue? I hear you're coughing up bloody leaves. You know, those aren't even in season yet. We're not even supposed to get a changing of colors for at least 3 systems.
Yeah, and I'm not even eating them.
That's even stranger.
I know.
Okay. Let me take a crack at your insides. Well, not quite. I'm not going to splay you open. Let me see. Well, I can tell you with certainty you definitely have internal systems. Thurston, can I make a nature check to determine the nature of why he's coughing up blood?
Yes.
All right, I'll hit him with a 16. That's 24.
You're able to detect something. There's some change going on, but the specifics of it are beyond you to find. These are steeped very highly in druidic and old powers related events.
Now, Thurston, I want to try this again because I just so happen to have something in mind. Can I invoke a complication?
You can use a pity point here, absolutely.
Okay, I would like to use a pity point.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let me re-roll that one. Put the little dot on. There we go. Here we go. Hero point. It'll be a 30 for the nature check.
Ooh. Okay. What's the complication?
The complication from Numers is slip of the tongue. You accidentally let slip either a secret you didn't mean to reveal or an insult you didn't mean to be insulting. Whether during a conversation, you let slip something the other side finds insulting, or during combat pointing at your own team's tactics or weakness and giving the same energy It blew up. Team's weakness, you either give the enemy an appropriate bonus for letting them adjust their tactics, or maybe you're alone with your team and someone from your own team gets a tidbit they could leverage against you later. Either way, your slip of the tongue either gives others an advantage against you or makes them angry at you.
Okay. You have enough with this to know that you have enough with a 30 to recognize that there is some sort of strange aging element to this. Like, this is the type of thing you'd see in someone far older, so there's something strange happening here. You're still not able to fully deduce what's going on, but like this type of sickness would come to someone far older, and it's certainly not as far as you could tell, like a medical malady.
Well, Orin, based upon what I'm seeing here, you're experiencing symptoms. How should I put this? We don't normally see these kind of effects aside from somebody who is greatly older than yourself. It would appear that being exposed to some kind of greater temporal energies has possibly accelerated your aging. You may indeed be older than you are, whether that's through your odd bargain with Gorgamonger, or being exposed to me or the reality engine, or simply being around your friends and any number of terrible things is forcing you to age faster. It seems that being friends with people is causing you great detriment. It may even be shortening your lifespan. Isn't that wacky?
Oh.
You say my friends are killing me?
Well, I'm not saying your friends are killing you, no. I'm more of being around them, or any sort of temporal displacements as they were, is indeed killing you.
But I love my friends.
Rahula puts his wooden hand on Orin's shoulder. And sometimes love hurts. Even more so, your friends love you. So much so that they love you to death. Which may or may not be happening sooner.
That's where we're ending the episode. That line right there. There we go.
Good ending to the episode, everybody. Yippee!
Good job, everyone.
Yay!
We killed the thing. Got some trauma. We don't have a plan. We're going to outset. Gonna contact the Revolution, our old friends. Try to get a crew together, take an airship, and kick some ass. But of course, the ones who are going to do this are amazing players. Starting off with Odoroshi. Like, tell them who you are, where they can find you.
Yes, it is me, Odo. You can find me on Blue Sky at Odo Bites. You can find me on the Discord at Odo. You can find me on Tumblr at Odoroshi Writer, and you can find me. I'm at your front door. Please let me in. I'm so hungry.
Don't do it. It's a trick.
Speaking of tricks, it's Hokey Crow.
That's me. I'm Hulky Crow. You can find me at Twitch, the same name, at Hulky Crow. You can find me over on Blue Sky and the Forbidden website, as well as Tumblr and pretty much any other socials by the same name. They're all pretty much open.
And of course, we have Speaker D.
Hi, I'm Speaker D. You can find me, Speaker D, at my Blue Sky, Speaker D, where I, Speaker D, post as Speaker D.
Then we got Earndil.
Yep, I'm Earndil. You can meet me at Twitter or Blue Sky or Tumblr under the usual handles, but you'll have to find me. I'll see you another time.
Then we got Thurston Hillman, our game master.
Hello, hi, it's me. You can find me at all the things that I'm called GM, and I've got to run soon because I need to go Betty Buys because I'm driving for 14 hours tomorrow. Woo!
And of course, I have been your host for this evening. I've been Zoran the Wizard, playing Oran the Strict Druid. You can find everything about me at zoranthewizard.com. And of course, thank you all so very much for watching. If you want to support the shows like this, please let people know we exist. Word of mouth is very important for shows like this. But of course, if you want to support us financially, help get all the artists, people, like artists, players, editors, everybody paid and stuff like that, help keep the bills paid, you can go over to patreon.com/narrative declaration or help us out on YouTube membership or Twitch subscribers, stuff like that. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. So long, farewell, and goodbye.